Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Crafty Ladies.
Hello, hello. Sorry we're late, y'all. But y'all know what?
Yeah,
Life happens.
I went to Walmart last night and I bought myself a new rotary cutter and some pretty paper. This was on sale for $2. Look at that big old pack. But I'm unpacking the packages from last night, and this wasn't in there. So I called Walmart and they told me, "Oh, comment with your receipt and we'll check that out." We had left it behind, so I'm glad they told me go grab it from the shelf and just come in and we'll take it off the receipt.
Well, glad they did that and didn't.
Yes,
Sorry.
that's $17 worth of stuff. we can't be giving away $17 just like that. But welcome everybody. Today is the Crafty Ladies. You know, hold on a second.
Yay! I gotta go turn my other light on. Hold on. I'll be right here. Yeah.
I'm changing the background.
Okay.
It's just not me. It's you too. I'm trying to see which one I want to use. Not that one.
Folly one.
Wait a minute. Oh, we have that one.
That'll work.
It was from the Earth Day, but it's hiding the Earth, so you can't see the Earth.
Well, I mean, yeah.
Yay! Hello, everyone. Let's do a blanket hello. I'm sorry we're late. I'm glad you guys are here to join us in this Crafty Lady fun fall project. And we're saying hello. If you have any questions that we how you call it, that you wrote above, just retype it again, and we'll answer them accordingly.
I think it was just howdy do's and that kind of thing.
That's good.
That's what I saw anyway.
Goody. Whew. So I'm going to switch my camera. Well, actually, we should show them what we're making first, right?
Yes, we can do that. Would y'all like to see what we're making? Okay. So these guys have been hiding out in our lives, y'all.
I don't know if you guys seen them. They've been here and there, just peeking out. It's a little shelf sitter.
Isn't it cute? But wait, y'all. Hold on. With just a little changing up of the paint, you can
Yes, Miss Pam did some real cool ones.
You can make Halloween inspired ones if you really want to.
There we go.
Mr. Freddy. I did go ahead and decide to paint his scarred up face. You know what? If you put a little stripe down it, kind of looks like bacon. And
wait, there's more.
There's another one. And I had some other ones in mind of what to make. Can y'all tell who that is? I need to make his hair dark. So I thought, I could probably stain his hair.
Do you have Waverly wax?
I do have Waverly wax.
That can work.
What color do I have? It's that color. And it's just that color. It's the brown.
Yeah, the antique wax, yeah.
So I've got that. I also thought I could just do
hey Dorita.
Hey Dorita. I could also do just water and water down some apple barrel.
Pajama says you are a wizard.
It's hair. Look, y'all, I even put his little scar up there. Because it wouldn't be hairy without it.
True.
But anyway. But I thought you could also turn this little dude into a pilgrim.
Yeah.
Because the little hat, I was like, yep. So, anyway, are y'all ready to learn how to make these guys?
Hey, White Tea Chris.
Hey, Chris, welcome in. Long time no see. Well, I saw you in chat, but you know what I mean.
And when I go to the overhead camera, we'll switch to the tight fitting one.
Okay.
So we can get up close and personal.
That'll work.
And not only did Nancy do I have some other ideas, but Nancy used the Dollar General blocks.
Oh,
And
thanks, Chris.
I made a big giant one.
And y'all, that's just the standard Jenga block size.
Mm-hmm.
So we got the mini tumbling tower blocks that you can pick up at Dollar Tree, or you can pick up the ones that they sell at Dollar General, or just regular old Jenga blocks, whichever.
Hey, Mr. Barry. So we're
Hey,
going
Barry.
to switch cameras.
Yes.
And let's start having some fun.
Yep. And if y'all didn't catch it in the description, what you're gonna need are some tumbling tower blocks. Woo! Let me grab my little container here.
I finished the little mug rug this morning.
Tumbling tower blocks. That's really cute, Nancy.
I love it.
So you'll need tumbling tower blocks. You're gonna need some wood glue or craft glue, whatever you want to use to glue your blocks together with.
I got Dollar Tree wood glue.
You're gonna need a glue gun and some glue. Some raffia, which if you don't have any raffia because you weren't expecting to make scarecrows, that's okay because you can either do some paper or a grass skirt, or you can wait and add that later.
Did I not add that to the list?
I don't know. It's probably in there. I don't know. I didn't look. I'm just saying if they didn't look and if they were just listening, hey, Adele.
Hey, Miss Adele.
And then you'll need some paint to paint their little faces. And then if you have any little embellishments, you can use a flower. I picked up these foam roses at Dollar Tree. They have these with the Halloween stuff.
And if you want, give it a scarf, a piece of fabric, or ribbon, because it's small enough. You can use
whatever
ribbon.
y'all want to do.
And then I use a Sharpie to give them some little patches.
And I just used the little skinny paintbrush and painted mine on. Chris says maybe put it to the yard and grab some dead weeds. Have
that
fun.
Can work too.
All right, y'all. Let me flip my camera.
Look, Pam, I got one too.
Mine is dirty because I didn't clean it off after I finished making Harry.
I got mine yesterday, so I haven't used it.
Did you get the pink one too? You did.
Yes, I did, because I wanted purple, but they didn't have purple.
Yeah, all they had was pink and blue.
Yeah, and I want the blue.
Okay, so I bought this one on Amazon, but if you have a Five Below has started carrying them, but they also only have pink and blue at Five Below. But if you have a Five Below, it's cheaper to get it at Five Below than it is to order it on Amazon or even Temu. So
it's got brush holders right here. It's got little wells to put your paint. It's got a little cup here that collapses for water to clean your brushes. And this is silicone, so the paint washes right off.
Yeah, and I usually use a wipey.
Wipey.
Wet one. Yep, a wipey wet one. But yeah, so
okay, I'm gonna zoom us in.
Zoom,
and bring you guys down here. While we're getting ready, let's play the lurkers, because we got some already. Miss Adele, Mr. Art, and who knows what else. Well, Miguel would know.
And y'all know I bought one of those like glue gun stands, but I don't know what I did with it. 'Tis the story.
I can show you how to make one. A tumbling tower block.
I have seen those. I've seen how to make one, but I bought one off of Temu. I don't know where it's at. It's probably in the living room. But anyway, because y'all, when you try to stand it up, the cord wants to do that and makes it dance all around.
Yeah. So. That's why I had to do a stand, because this is a cordless glue gun, but the stand that came with it didn't charge my. Something was wrong with the innards. So, but I can still charge it and keep it corded, but it doesn't let it stand. So that's why I have my little stand. So we got some blocks here.
Hola, Maritza.
This one, where is he? This one here, I did the 5 blocks this way, straight across. But Miss Pam suggested to do the 3 blocks sideways, and then these blocks over here, so it would distinguish between the body and the arms, like that.
Now, y'all, if you use the ones that are darker, I would suggest before you glue it to grab your what did I do with it? I had it laying here. Grab your sanding block and give it a little, rough it up just a little bit so that glue will adhere better, because these have a coating on them.
Yeah.
You don't have to, but it'll just help it hold better.
Diane says, I am back. Just a cup of coffee. Welcome back, Miss Diane. And again, I'm sorry for the delay. Miss Adele's using the new emoji. Yay! It's the portrait that John made. I know you can't tell how big it is because it's so tiny, but I wanted to. And Miss Adele has been a member for 6 months. Woohoo! Woo-hoo! Thank you, Miss Adele.
I lost my sanding block because I was looking for
the
something.
Crafty Gypsy. Hello, Miss Jessie.
Hey, Jessie.
So we're gonna line these up. I went to $2. Well, there's only $2 trees in my city, and neither of them had the square, the metal square.
Yep.
Neither of them had it. So I may just have to bite the bullet and order one online, or the next time I go to Walmart, see if they have them.
So you know what? I have one. I don't know what I did with it. Someday I'm gonna be organized. Lord, I swear.
We need to do an organized live where people
y'all would be shocked. I would make you feel good about yourselves. Let's put it that way.
No, I mean by to help each other.
Yeah,
let's do one section at a time. Let's start with this corner.
And I'll show y'all how I was.
Hey, Mr. Robert, CDC Vintage.
Hey, Robert. Here's how I was squaring mine up. I put the glue on these, glue them like that, and then I take 2 others, and then I squeeze them together like this, and then I hold.
That's what I just did.
Yep.
Besides this little ruler, because horizontal, the ruler doesn't help.
Well, if I'm doing his head, it don't matter. But
yeah,
that's how I've been doing it. Barry says organized. Ain't nobody got time for that.
Here's his body. Well, I told Angel, we were chatting yesterday. I told Angel, I have come to the realization if I want to keep my desk clean, I have to stop crafting.
Which that ain't happening, so. Glue.
Because you saw my desk, I had it all nice and clean.
So we're starting with the body, is that correct?
Yes, the body. Yes. 3 horizontal and the arms vertical.
So for those that are listening and not looking, you need 5 for the body.
Yes. Barry says organized. Ain't nobody got time for that. And Larry says, I call my area organized chaos. Seriously.
Yep. That's what mine usually is. Right now it's just chaos.
Oh, Miss Jessie says, I'm on the hunt for one of those 1 pound Premier yarns from Dollar Tree.
Yeah, mine doesn't have them, but of course we don't have the plus. And I looked online and they're not available online either. So at the Dollar Tree online, because I thought maybe I'd just to see, maybe order one or something, but nope, not online. So you got to be lucky and catch them live and in person.
So once this is done, slide it out of the way, and we'll do his head. And his head is 3 blocks horizontal. That way, vertical. That way it'll be the opposite of his body. Aisha. She says, "Hi, ladies.
Aisha?
What are you crafting today?"
Well,
We're
here,
making one of these little guys here. It's a little shelf sitter out of tumbling tower blocks.
sorry, Mr. Ladybug is on his lap, so I was trying to keep it from falling off. Oi.
Hey, May, crafting on a budget.
Hello, hello.
Yeah, she's. I think she's been binge watching the tumbling tower blocks video because she commented on 3 of them yesterday.
Awesome.
I haven't replied yet because today I was a little bit upset because I couldn't find the items that I bought. So when I get upset, I just don't get near supplies or social media because I may say something I don't need to make. May
Chris
says,
said,
Nancy, you are way too talented and creative. Oh, thank you. Crafty Gypsy Jessie says, well, I really want to make a Christmas advent calendar. They have the perfect colors, green, white, and maybe a different red. Ooh.
cool.
And YT Chris says, Einstein's desk was notoriously messy.
Well, I mean, I'm no Einstein, but my desk is always messy.
Miss May wants to know why I was upset. We went last night to Walmart to buy some items that I needed because my rotary cutter I've had it for about 15, 18 years or something, and it didn't work, so I went to get a new rotary cutter.
And
So
to
this morning, I'm looking for it, and it's nowhere to be found.
Mr. Robert, yep, they are. They are the mini tumbling tower blocks from Dollar Tree is what we are using.
Yes.
And you can also use, I mean, you can use the regular size Jenga blocks if you would like.
For those that don't know the difference in sizes, I have an actual Jenga block right here. See, Jenga block, and this is the Dollar Tree block. So you see how much smaller it is. I did build. I was gonna say snowman, but he's not a snowman. He's a scarecrow. I did build one out of the bigger blocks, but it's the generic Jenga blocks. So this is him right there.
Hey, Mona.
And this is the mini blocks right here. So you see the difference. So you can make them with the big ones. Hey, Miss Mona. Yes, I did leave the cutter in the store. So we went back, showed them our receipt, and they're like, yes, you left the package here. But apparently they put things back on the shelf, so we had to go back to the shelf and get it. And luckily they had more.
I just think that's crazy that they put it back on the shelf. I mean, you would think that since it was only one day, that they would have at least kept it for 24 hours since it was paid for.
Okay, this is the body. We're gonna move him to the top. That's the head, so it'll fit like this. Now we're gonna do his pants, which are gonna go at 90 degrees from his body. So you're gonna get 3 more blocks. Oh, that's not a block. That's a half a block. You can cut them with the miter shears, in half, as you can see. Let's see, three. Okay. And Nancy, are you going to put them on your website for sale? The scarecrows.
Of course.
You're the second one to ask.
Hey, Earl.
Miss Angel asked, how much are they? I haven't put a price on them. Actually, we did talk about price, didn't we?
We did.
Yes, we did. Yes, they'll probably be on the website.
And yes, they did. At least they validated that she bought it. Yes, because the manager that found it actually said, "Oh yeah, I remember those." Yes, and let her go pick them out. Yeah, and not say, "Oh, you didn't buy that. Go buy it again." Exactly.
No, we didn't make that's because I also bought this paper. Isn't so pretty. I'm sorry. It was it was for $2. Why would I leave this behind? It's not thick paper, but for embellishing and stuff like that, you can. It's not that. It's thicker than copy paper, but it's thinner than cardstock. But look at these. Aren't those pretty? And this was only $2. So because I'm doing the pen loops, but I used packaging for the base, so it's, the base is already cardstock or cardboard, so you don't have to worry about. So the legs when they're dry, they're gonna be turned this way like this. And on the original ones that I did, thank you, sir. You put this to the side. Let's put it over here. The original one that I did, I put the legs like this, but I think that by putting it down like this, it raises the arms a little bit, so it looks more. I'll show you. See right here, it's even right here, and it's also even in the front. So I thought by putting it down here, plus it gives it a shorter lap because he looks too long here. But you can do whichever one you want. Those are cute. Would be nice on paper beads. I've never made paper beads. I never made paper beads. Maybe I'll try. But I don't know if anybody that came in saw the locker hooking. I finished last night. Oh, I started last night. I finished this morning. I have a short video of me finishing the back and adding this cork from Dollar Tree on the back, so it looks finished.
Well, challenge for you to make paper beads.
Okay, I will make some paper beads. I got some paper. So we're going to put glue right here on this section of his body, and stand and it's 90 degrees from the body, so it's like this. So it'll be like that. And
see, I glued his legs on first. Well, hey, Miguel.
Hey, Miguel. We were talking about you. Whenever I say who knows, I have to say Miguel. Miguel knows. So that's so far what it looks like. The hat. I have little sugar ants on my desk now. The hat here is 2 Jenga blocks across, but if you think that the brim is too wide, you can cut it. But a lot of people don't have the cutter that I have, so I left it full size. But I think once you paint it, it doesn't look so bad. So that's 2 blocks across like that. So what I do, I glue the blocks first, side by side, and then once it's dry, I put it on his hat. Okay?
Can you hear that booming?
No. Is there booming?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Thunder?
No.
Oh.
My neighbor's friend keeps coming over, and his radio is incredibly loud.
Oh, no.
I know that makes me sound ancient, but it's aggravating.
So that's the brim for his hat. So for his legs, you just do another 90 degrees right here.
And I do my legs first because I'm a weirdo.
I actually that makes more sense because the way I'm about to do it is going to be weird.
Because what I do is I line them up. I only put glue on the one, and then I use this one right here, he slides back out.
Mine's still dry, not wet. I mean, not dry. I'm gonna do that. Ready? Pop.
But that's what I did. I glued his little legs on first. And I may try it like you did, because I made the other two with him sitting fully like you did. But I mean, he's not.
Well, I got the inspiration from a Pinterest post.
Well, I initially had thought to do that, and we had talked about it, but we decided that it might need a little extra width so that it wouldn't be top heavy and tip off. But these are very lightweight, so I really don't think that that's going to be an issue. So we're going to try it. And I did have some stuff sitting in his lap, so
like this. So
we'll try it though. I'm gonna give it a go. Yeah, Miguel, because we said, who knows? And then we're like, oh, Miguel knows.
Yeah, let's do that first. That makes more sense than trying to balance the two blocks on his knees. See, we see each other. How you call it? We help each other to say, "Oh, have you tried it this way?"
And where's my little dude? Oy. So this is how I did. I made his hat and his shirt out of the stained ones, the ones that came in the box that are already, two-tone. Then I did his face and his legs out of the natural and then painted the natural.
Oh, that's a cool idea. You don't have to worry about painting those.
Right. And then for
thank you for that idea, Miss Pam, because about 2 times ago I grabbed boxes because I saw them and was like, oh, tumbling tower blocks. And when I got home is when I noticed that they were the, how you call it? They were the two-tone.
Mm-hmm. And then for his arms, let me flip them over. I just did a darker brown. I just took some brown, added a little bit of black to it, and just whoop it.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
So, thank you.
So, for the feet, I took one block and cut it in half. Yes, I said I wasn't gonna do that, but if you put a full block on there, it looks like a clown. See?
Yep. So Nancy did that with her feet, and then I do have the same cutter she does, the same little saw, but y'all, I just put Raffia around his feet, so he has no feet.
He's a scarecrow, and they usually don't have feet.
His feet are hidden. They're hidden. They're imaginary feet hidden below the Raffia.
So I'm coming here and measuring. The blocks are almost 2 inches long. So I'm just going halfway, and I'm going to cut that in half. And I'll show you the little saw I'm going to use. Let's move this guy over here. And please wait for all the pieces to dry. Like before I move this one to attach to this one, wait, because they do dry real good. Look. It's worth waiting, because if you don't wait, it'll fall apart. Ask me how I know.
And let me show y'all something. Okay, so these are from 2 different boxes. Can you see the difference in height there?
Yes.
So depending upon, so I wouldn't want to use these for the part of the hat that's going to sit like this because they're uneven. This project, it doesn't matter as much as far as if you wanted to use it for his pants or his head. It's just going to be, it'll just stick out a little bit more. But yeah, just be aware that.
As long as, if you were those difference in sizes, as long as the body here is all the same.
Mm-hmm.
Because for this project, it wouldn't matter. But if you're stacking on top, it does matter. Like when you're doing something.
I could have used. Yep. And you know what? I could have used these thicker ones for his arms. Then his arms would have just been sticking out a little bit, sticking up a little, which would just make them a little more defined. Mm-hmm. But anyway, just showing y'all that because I dumped them all in the box together.
because right here, if you do them and they're not uneven, you'll have a lot of gap.
Yep. And like this one has a lot of darker.
Oh, that's a nice one. I've never
Mhm.
seen one like that. And I've gotten lots of boxes.
Yep. See, so his pants, you know, they got that striping. One of
Mhm.
the other ones I did, I think I painted it though.
So
Like this one has striping. This whole box had striping.
oh, okay. This is the little saw that I'm using. If anybody's interested, it's from Harbor Freight, 2-inch benchtop cut-off saw. I do have one in my Amazon shop, similar, because I've heard that Harbor Freight is not carrying them, or they're on clearance, or but I have one that's similar on
Yes,
my.
they were on clearance because I went to 2 different stores to get mine. But I got it, so woohoo!
Yes. So I test it first, make sure that it's on the line. I tighten the little guys. And I wait till the blade stops before I move anything. And then you got 2 blocks. So we'll move him to the side. This is my second one because my first one died because I cut over 2,000 blocks on it over 2 years. So I think he was saying that's enough now. So the legs are gonna go down here like this. So let's see what's the best way to do it. Stand this up like this. Put some glue right here, and make sure that you're putting them in the right direction. You don't want backward feet, unless that's what you want. This is your scarecrow. You can make him as scary as you want, or as cute as you want.
And what was crafted on a budget? Did you say Anne?
May.
May.
M-A-I.
May.
She
Said
spells it
that
M-A-I.
the miter saws are amazing.
Yes, they are. I can't remember what channel I saw them first on. It was over 3 years ago. See the little
You
part
can't
right there?
remember that? Come on, Nancy.
I can't remember what I did last night, except for getting my package. Actually, I didn't remember that until I was looking for the package.
Taya says, where do you get these ideas? All over. Find inspiration everywhere.
Sometimes I get them on Pinterest. Sometimes friends send me a picture and say, "Can you make this out of tumbling tower blocks?"
And sometimes it just miraculously pops in your head.
Mm-hmm.
Good night, Larry. Feel better.
Good night, Larry. Thank you for coming. Yes, Miss May, I gave my miter saw some serious love. There we go. See, there's actually like this. There's his leg and his foot, his lap. Now we're going to grab some glue right up here. And this you'll have to somehow, let's see what I can do to hold, because the legs are going to want to fall forward. So I'm gonna use some.
I had mine the other day somehow finagled sitting on one of these little empty boxes. Hey, Florida Mama Bear.
Hey, Florida
And,
Mama Bear.
And then I had them sitting on top of 2 other tumbling tower blocks so that it wouldn't tip.
Miss Pam, I'm so sorry. I forgot to add our names again.
That's all right.
There we go. So I'm using a stamping block here to hold it up so it doesn't go forward. And while that's drying, I'm gonna add his little brim on his hat up here. Yeah, I had to think it for a second. It's like, what? Something's missing. Yeah, the top of his hat, but we haven't built that yet.
I should have painted him first. I think I painted him first the other day.
What the different pieces?
Mm-hmm.
Uh, did I miss something? Hold
Can
on.
y'all hear it?
No. Okay, I thought I missed something, but no, I didn't. So this is up to you. This one here, because of where I'm putting him, I didn't do 3 blocks for his hat like I did with this one, because he's going somewhere. I'll show you later where he's going. So I had to cut that. See, I had to cut 1 block off the top. So you can do the 3 blocks like this, or you can do the 2 blocks like that. So I'm gonna do 3 blocks since that's the sample one. You can build him any which way you want. Once you see the main, how you call it, the main idea, I say that these are just suggestions.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, I can make it this way. I can make it that way.
I'm gonna go ahead and just make him like you are, but on my other one, I'm gonna paint him for all my other ones. I painted first
That's
and
fine.
then assembled.
That makes more sense. That way you don't have to worry about be careful around the pants or the legs or
Mm-hmm.
on the shirt.
The only thing I did last was his face, but I think I want to paint it. It just was. It would be easier, I think, to paint it before I assembled.
Yeah, because it's smaller. You don't have to. What she's saying is trying to paint his face with his legs here. It's a little tough, but you could do it this way or that way. The painting first sounds better because that way you can paint the hat first and not worry about getting the brown paint on his face. And Miss Pam, what she did on hers was leave the natural color of the wood for his face, which is perfect because that's less painting. And then you can paint his clothes any which way you want. They're looking at you.
Kimberly said her mom and her are thinking of making some. You should totally do it. And y'all, this is the old size box of Jenga blocks. They only got 36. And the new size, so not everything gets smaller. The new size is 72 blocks.
Yeah, they still have the 72 block at Dollar Tree.
So they took them away for a little while and got these little small boxes, but then they brought the big boxes back. And they're still $1.25.
Yeah, I bought them when they first were the 36. And when I saw the 72, I was so ecstatic. Like, you get twice as many for the same price.
It looks like the smaller ones, Nancy, is where I got all the stripies.
Ah.
Because those are going to be lots of stripes.
How many blocks are needed? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 full blocks, and then 19 that you cut in half.
Mm-hmm. Yep, if you want to do feet.
If you want to do feet.
But like I was saying, I didn't do feet on mine. I could, but I just did the raffia at the bottom.
Well, if you think about it, the scarecrows, when they're hanging from a pole, they don't have feet. They just have the raffia hanging from the bottom.
Mm-hmm. So that's what I used. I mean, you can cut him. Cut his little tootsies. Cut him some footsies. You're very welcome, Miss Kimberly. Okay, so I'm interested to know, chat, can y'all hear any bass coming through your speaker?
I'm not, but it could be different for StreamYard.
Mm-hmm. So I'm wondering, the people in the chat, if y'all can hear it.
So I'm about to turn him around so you can see what he looks like. Like I said, the second one I did the legs a little different from the first one. So he's going to be a little taller when he sits. But there they are. He's got a cousin now. Miss May says she doesn't.
Good.
I'm not gonna touch this one now because I just finished painting him, and since I'm doing this for another project that I'm working on, I'm gonna paint this guy. Like I said, you can do anything you want on these guys to paint them. I'm gonna take a how you call it, a page from Pam's book and leave his face natural, and then just paint the rest. Do I want to do the same colors? Let's see what we have for colors. I was thinking of doing a lighter blue for his pants this time around. Let me go to my vault of paint. I'm gonna switch my camera so you guys can see me or get my paint from my vault of paint.
Of course.
Ta-da! Hold on, the camera's short over here. Oh, you can still see it. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rows across like this, up and down, and then I have that in there, and there on the door there's 2 more rows. And if anybody's interested in how to make this, I have a video on my channel that shows you how to make it. So I'm going to be looking for some paints. I think I'm going for, I like the Caribbean. Make them a little different because why not? I'm going to use the tangerine for his shirt. So I have these 2 colors now. For his hat. Oh, hold on a second. This one looks nice. Oh no, that's not what I was looking for. Sometimes the color, I want a dark. I'm going to use the aqua for his pants instead of this one. Instead of the Caribbean. See, this is the part that takes the longest for me. Is what colors do I use? I'm gonna. Oh, this one over here is. Oh, that's a pink. I don't want no pink. Let's see. I guess I'll use the orange again and then add a little black to it to make a little, because this orange is really bright. And then for the hat, we're going to go chocolate. A darker chocolate this time instead of the lighter chocolate. Let's see. Do I want... Ooh, espresso. No, that's for plastic.
What are you
Florida
doing?
Mama Bear said her favorite color is the Caribbean, so she had to go out and get some more because she was running out. Cool.
I think I'm going to go with the chestnut for the hat. And then I already have black for the feet. And I close it up. It's on the hinge. Still have to do the closure, but it stays pretty closed. That's my vault of paint. Okay, switch. So, just for anybody that was new that didn't know what I built for all my paints. So this is the colors I picked. Chestnuts for his hat. Black. I'm gonna add a couple drops to the orange to make it more rustic looking. And then the aqua for his pants. It looks more blue but it's more green in real life. Let's see. Sometimes it changes color depending on where you have it on the screen. But believe me, it's a little more green than the blue that's here. So let's get this out of the way. Let's get you out of the way.
I'm going to use Kelly Green. I'm also going to add some black to it for one pair of pants, and I'm going to use English Navy for another pair of pants. And actually, instead, I think I may add some chocolate. I may add brown to the green instead. Chocolate bar.
Ooh, chocolate.
Kimberly says you can add brown to the orange instead.
Oh, I have the chestnut, so I'll just add the chestnut then.
Okay.
What I did with mine also, I used a vintage photo. Where is it? This guy here. Come on, get out of the way. This guy here, vintage photo, distress oxide that I added to the edge. It's just a little bit to give it some more rustic. Again, you sit over here. Hey,
I also got some jack-o'-lantern. Okay.
So I'm gonna use that little paint palette right there. Let's see how it works out.
I would, but my paint palette is underneath my little shelf. So I'm going to use this little dude from Dollar Tree. Okay. We're going to do the green pants with orange. Now we're going to do blue pants with orange, green pants with brown. We'll make them a little different. Florida Mama Bear says, love your paint cabinet. Right? It's very cool.
Thank you. I had the stadium, the acrylic holders that are on the door are from the stadium, the paints, it's a nail polish station. Is like a stadium format, and it fit nicely in my Calyx unit. The problem is the last 3 rows, because they were so far behind the Calyx unit, I couldn't get to them. I had to slide the whole thing out in order to get the paint. And I've been wanting to do something like that because I saw it on, I forget, probably on Pinterest. I see everything on Pinterest, or I Google and see what pops up. But I saw someone do that with the acrylic trays, and I like, oh, I want to do that. And I go, the top row, it's a little hard for me to get to, but I have my metallics up there, so it's not. This was used for another project, so that's why it's orange. So I put the paints that I don't need as often on the top row.
Could have
I can
just
still,
used arbor.
I still can get to it, but it's not as easy as the other rows. But and now I can see all the colors I have, and when I go to the store, I won't be buying paints that because if I right now I think I have 3 Caribbeans in there. Because when I go buy paint, I go, oh, this is pretty color. I don't think I have it. I do.
Um, Instead
So
of mixing up this olive green here, I could have just used arbor. But that's okay. I already squirted the Kelly green in here, so we're going with it.
Yeah, you don't want to waste paint. So what is everybody up to this weekend?
Oh, I'm not up to a whole lot of nothing. I just been working on a blanket.
I finished my little rag, my locker hook rag, my mug. It's a rag.
Like a rag rug.
May says she's working on a primitive doll. Ooh, that sounds
Ooh,
interesting.
cool.
There we go.
So y'all, I'm keeping my paint very thin, watered, so that it looks like stain more so than paint. So you can see the wood grain coming through. Just because.
Yeah, that's why I'm only doing one coat. Because I do want that grain to show it. Once it's dry, you can see it better. But there goes the brown. Oh, hold on. I have a little cup here. Let me go fill it up with water.
Exactly.
Look at that. And it's a collapsible cup. So when you store this mat away, it collapses somehow.
Yeah, it just flattens back out.
Oh, wait a minute! I have water right here. That it's the drinking water that but is hot. I don't drink hot water. No, I don't. I'll drink a lot of water, but it has to be ice cold.
Yeah, I like my water to be cold.
There we go. Because usually I go to my sink to wash my brushes. But let me go get a paper towel to dry off the brush. Oh, there's no more paper towel. There's one on top. on the kitchen counter, there was one on top.
So let's see. Well, May says that, and while her hat is drying, she's painting on Dollar Tree jars. And Diane is working on a V-stitch blanket. Awesome. I am making another happily stained blanket because I've had several people ask me for a written pattern. So in order to do that, I needed to go back and make another one. And see what I can come up with. And I'm painting all the sides, even the bottom. You don't have to paint the bottom if you don't want to, but I am going to.
I am too. You know how I am. My sister-in-law thought I was funny today when we were waiting for some cold cuts being cut at the deli. I started rearranging their condiments. I was turning all the labels forward, spacing them evenly because they were all to one side. I mean, like, and they have this whole shelf. I'm sorry, I spaced them evenly, and I. She's like, okay.
She's like, what are you doing? Tammy is working on a summer top. Cool.
And then she joined in. I mean, I think you need this one over here.
Diane's going to her grandson's football game tomorrow.
See, I added a little bit of brown, like Miss Kimberly suggested. I think I like it. It looks like a pumpkin green. And you don't have to paint the arms the same as the shirt. You could change the arms a different color, but I'm painting it all the same. And I'll show you how to this, how you call it? What's that word called?
Distinguish, differentiate.
Yeah, those are the words I was looking for. Thank you.
You're welcome.
The orange from the body in a second. It has to be dry before you can do. I use Sharpie to do it. See, I'll show you what I mean. See right here. I just pretend that his arm goes this way, and then the Sharpie starts right there, all the way down to the bottom, where it meets his pants.
Did I just stick that in the green? I did. Lord of mercy. What? That doesn't look like blue.
You're working on two at the same time?
Mm-hmm. I'm painting the what? Yeah. While I'm letting them legs dry, I'm painting these pants over here. Either that or I just didn't get all of the green off of it to begin with. We'll have to watch the replay to see which one I did. Either way, it looked green, so I think I dipped it in the wrong one.
This is why Pam suggested to paint these before assembling, because that way when you try to get to right here at the edge, you don't get paint on his pants, and vice versa.
Yeah. I mean, you could tape it off, but that's a lot of extra work.
Yeah, we try to do as much work in a little time.
Smarter, not harder.
Exactly.
Either that or I had green on my hands, because there is when I picked this guy up, which is a possibility. So it's possible that that's what I did, and that I didn't actually, because I do have
I do have Miss Pam's channel linked in the description box, so go check her out.
Thanks, y'all.
And I'll show you what I did with her tutorial from last Thursday in a sec. Let me finish painting these arms and let them dry. I'm in love with this pumpkin.
It turned out super cute.
I wasn't expecting, because the way it was just a rectangle, and I was wondering how the waffle stitches were gonna look once I gathered it and did that.
Mm-hmm.
It came out so good. Cause I started the swatch like Pam was showing on her dishcloth, and I'm like, what am I gonna do with this? Because it was acrylic yarn, so it was gonna not be a very good dishcloth. I will try to catch you when I get back, if you are still on. Thank you, Miss May.
Thank you.
She's going for her evening walk. So there's his shirt. There's some little blobs there. So just lean them up like this so I can show you. And over here, look, watch this. Let's move these guys. You can't see. Hold on. No, you can't see. Over here, there's little wells that you can put your brush on and let it dry. So I'm going to do that right there. Wash my brush.
Trying to decide what color hat I want him to have. So this one's obviously, well, y'all can't see it. All you can see is my paint. Hold on. Okay, so this one's going to have a brown hat. And so he's got a brown hat, a brown shirt, some green breeches. Okay, so what color? So this guy's Hey, Thea. So this guy's got blue pants. He's going to have an orange shirt. So what color hat should he have? Should I do him like a gray hat?
Not
Or
black, but like a darker gray.
yep. Or I could take some of this chocolate brown and add like some beige to it and give him like a straw-esque looking colored hat.
Miss May's leaving the stream playing, so the dogs will listen to us. So, hi, May's dogs.
Hi, puppies.
Hey, Miss Thea.
I may do that. I may put some brown and add a little antique white to it.
That'll be good.
Let's try that. We're gonna put
Let
a
me
little
ra-
facey
let
face
me-
back. Oh,
Let me raise my camera a bit because this pumpkin is huge.
oh yeah, that's your face. I'm like, whose face is that? That's his face.
This
Okay.
pumpkin is going to be, or it is because I finished it.
Try
It's
not to
9
hit my
inches. It's 9 inches wide. Look, it's with the waffle stitch.
You can make it bigger so you can see it all. If and Joanna.
There you go. If I knew I was going to do the pumpkin, I would use a smaller hook because you can see some of the stuffing, but from far away you can't. You see? And I added a stem on top with some raffia. But the thing is, the waffle stitch gives it the ridges that it needs, and you don't have to add the ridges. So, Miss Tia, we're making little scarecrow guys. Yes, we're making these guys right here. Oh, move the camera down, Nancy. There we go. We're making these little guys out of tumbling tower blocks, which is the mini Jenga blocks. So now I'm going to paint his pants. I'm using the aqua. Oh, let me go bring you guys back down.
Florida Mama said that was cute to your pumpkin.
Thank you. I wouldn't mind doing that for all my pumpkins, but I used the whole skein of 170 yards for that.
Don't dig this color. It looks like melted chocolate.
You don't want melted chocolate for your scarecrow?
That's okay. We're gonna go with it for right now. We'll see what it looks like when it dries.
Here goes his pants. Ooh, that's pretty. On screen it looks blue, but it's more green. Maybe when I switch cameras, I'll try the front camera, because sometimes the different cameras and the different lighting makes a big difference.
Yeah, I keep trying to stay in screen and I just keep going off screen. Okay, Mr. Dude, let's move you there. Move you there.
I can make the bigger ones, so that way you don't have to.
No, it's fine. It's just me.
Thank you, Thea. And carefully paint the edge, because if you do it with painting before assembling, make sure that you don't put paint where you're gonna glue it, because that'll make it it'll still glue, but it won't be a nice tight bond.
Aw. Thank you.
Oh, thank you, Thea. She says we're crafty fairies. That's awesome.
We try to be crafty.
We just have fun. we saw these guys and we're like, oh, we gotta make those. And then once we made the first one, oh, I said I gotta make a bigger one. I like Pam's idea of the different characters.
Let's see here.
Gonna go right there. We go. Oh, I'm doing the same thing, Pam. I was off screen. I'm just painting his pants.
Paint. This is where it's going to adhere to the other. I'm going to leave a little bit of blank space. There'll be some part that's painted, but that'll be all right. Be all right, yeah.
We all right. We have a second project ready if we need to, but I think we're gonna be just doing the scarecrow tonight.
So I should have just went with the darker ones because look, that's pretty much the same dabbling color.
It is.
I wanted it to be a little bit lighter. It looked like it was going to be lighter. Yeah.
You can paint over it.
Yeah.
That's the fun thing about paint. Just let it dry and paint over it.
Yeah, I'll put a... Yeah, come here, you.
Look, honey, I'm using my little paint mat. It's got a little section to hold my water, which is the good thing about the water thing. It's inside the mat itself in the silicone, so it's not going to spill over.
It's not going to spill over easily.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot his pen. Why you gotta go there, Pam? I was trying to. Thank you.
I'm gonna get gas.
Okay.
Bye sometimes, Earl.
Okay, Mrs. Pam.
Oh, wait, you because it's times Earl, we gotta do this. You gotta make an appearance.
Well, hello, I'm making an appearance. Here I is. Now here I know.
Hi, Earl.
Hello, everybody.
There was just sometimes Earl. Thea says you got. Oh, you gotta do what you gotta do.
I'm gonna eat your chicken.
That's fine. Okay. I'm happy. Can you pass me the guacamole?
Mm.
I'm having roast beef and cheese rolled up, and I'm gonna add some guacamole to it. I'm trying to be healthy, but I need something with flavor. Yes, please.
This brown has a lot of pink in it. Has a lot of pink undertone. I'm not digging it.
That the old one. Thank you. Miss Carmen says hi, Earl.
Hi, Carmen.
Miss Thea says hi,
Hi,
Earl.
Thea.
And Diane says hi, Earl.
Hello, Diane.
I'm kind of doing a whitewash over it, but basically it's just looking pink-ish.
That's true.
I don't know why.
MDM Crochet, Michael. Hiya, ladies, Pam and Nancy. And hiya's all.
All right. We're going to let that hat be. Let it dry. It's going to be brownish. I mean, it's going to have stuff covering it anyway. A little bit. Okay. All right. Trade you out. Come here back to me, Mr. Dude.
I'm going to switch the camera to see if the green shows up. No, it's still showing up blue, but it's green.
Well, yeah. On my side, yeah, it's looking blue.
but
turquoisey.
it's more greenish and darker than that. It looks light on the screen. It's really darker. I will be taking pictures and putting them on the community tab. If you guys make these, guys, share them with us.
Yes, please. Okay.
You can either email them to us or I was gonna say Nightbot, but I turned Nightbot off tonight.
Okay.
Because we're here to chat and play around with each other. Not play around with each other. Craft with each other.
That's
So
a whole different channel.
So I put Nightbot to sleep for tonight. Because he talks a lot. And since this is a group collab, we're here for each other. I'm cleaning my brush so I can paint his feet. Girl, that's a different flap.
Exactly.
Yes, Mr. Michael. Yes, I misspoke. I corrected myself.
Boop.
There we go.
Do, 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 do.
Okay.
Now, on one of mine, I did paint his little armies, like his little hands. I painted them white or off-white.
I'm looking at mine that I did. I did see. I did paint his little arms, but when you put the raffia on,
yeah, you can't see it. Oh, I almost painted his face because I wasn't paying attention to what I was doing. Who did I not? Oh, yeah. I didn't put raffia on old Freddy. That's why I painted his hands.
Oh, okay.
I didn't put, well, I mean, I put raffia on him. I just didn't put raffia on his
sleeves.
His hands, yeah. Because I was trying to decide if I wanted to do like his hands, you know.
Uh-huh.
His pointy hands. But
especially if you're making these to sell, you don't want to put too much time in it because you're not going to. It'll be harder to get what you want out of them. Because the more time you put on it, because you have to, factor in your time because you are working on them.
Yes.
I know. We said 19 blocks a piece, right?
8. Yes. Yeah, if you do the feet.
Yeah. Hold on, let me get a calculator.
So you don't have a whole lot of dollar-wise in it, but the time.
Yeah.
Like you don't have a lot of money in supplies, but the time. Like Freddie and Harry took a minute. Like the paint job, because I did the stripes on both of their shirts and the stripes on Harry's tie. So I had to tape it off because, I didn't have to, but I did.
One box you can make 3 full ones with a little leftover. In a box of Tumbling Tower box is $3.20. I mean, it's $1.25. But like I said, we've been at this for an hour and a half. I know we've talked a bunch of it, but
plus you got your paint and your glue.
Your time is valuable too. Don't sell yourself short.
Exactly.
Okay. I used to sell myself short.
And let's see. Come here, you. Let's see if that'll be enough to keep him from tipping over. Nope, it is not.
What happened?
Oh, I was just seeing if that would be enough to keep him from tipping over, but it wasn't.
Oh, you mean to paint him or something?
No, to keep him from falling. There we go. Because I was going to show people coming in probably don't know who I'm talking about when I say Harry and Freddie.
Yes, show them again.
Okay, so I painted this dude. But see, he took me a bit because I painted his shirt. I did the stripes first. Painted his hands. I didn't, like I said, I didn't do the Raffia on his hands. He's only got a 2 tall high hat because I didn't put any decorations on it. I painted his hat a dark green to match his breeches.
Bridges.
And then I painted his little face and the back of his head because, you know, the back of his head got burnt too. So that's Freddie. And then Harry. Now Harry, I need to make his hair darker, I think, but see, I got his little lightning bolt scar and then painting his little tie. But you know, I had to tape these off to do the stripes. Okay, I came back. Cool. My camera blipped out, so I was afraid I lost y'all. But I think I stayed.
You stayed.
And then that's what the backside of him looks like. And like I said, you know, he could be a pilgrim. Like if you wanted to do like a pilgrim or a Thanksgiving shelf sitter, it'd be easy to like convert these into a pilgrim and some scarecrows and
I was looking at it, and depending on how you arrange your blocks, you can make a nutcracker for Christmas.
absolutely.
So just I did make a giant nutcracker I think it was 2 years ago. But you can make a smaller one with with the arrangements of these. Just look at a nutcracker that's standing up. So instead of sitting down, well, if you wanted it to be a shelf sitter, you can sit him down too.
Okay,
There's so many possibilities.
His hat's not too bad. Okay. Oh yeah, now I need black for his eyeballs. Is this black? It is.
There we go.
Thea said, "That's wicked. My son would so want that." Well, you can't. I was gonna say you can make him one, but y'all probably don't have many tumbling tower blocks. Do y'all have Jenga? Do you have the Jenga game? Or a generic Jenga game?
Mm-hmm.
Carmen says the mini tumbling tower blocks are very versatile. They are.
They are.
But I don't know that she can get them in Australia, but maybe you can get something similar.
Yeah.
Okie dokie. Let's see. Can you sit here, little dude?
I think she only saw part of him because she says, "Oh my gosh, it gets better. My daughter will love him."
I'm guessing one of each.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Ugh. Now I need a little skinny tiny brush to do his little eyeballs.
So what I got is this raffia from Dollar Tree, and I've been cutting pieces off of it, as you can see. But Miss Pam, show them how you did your legs.
Okay. So I didn't do it like this on all of them, or did I? Yeah, I did. I glued it to one thicker piece and then I just wrapped it. But my glue was drying very quickly, so I have a different glue to use tonight, so hopefully it'll be a faster process. But I just did it that way.
Because Nancy went the lazy way, and I just put hot glue and dumped a bunch of raffia on top.
And then I cut some and I just glued it directly onto the bottom so that you can't see the block at all. And then after I got it all done, then I gave it a haircut. I trimmed it all up. And then for the arms, I just did the same thing. I just didn't put the band around it. But yeah, that's how I did it.
Carmen says she made Max from the Grinch.
Oh, cute.
I remember seeing that one.
Okay, let's see here.
Because I did make a Grinch too.
Do I want to draw it on first, or do I just want to freehand it and just go all crazy willy-nilly? Oh, the decisions, y'all. Decisions.
Yeah. See, I just cut a piece off.
Let's see, Tia says, yep, they have Jenga there, but they don't have the little craft blocks. We don't have it in the store, so I have to get out and cut my own. Well, this is these are not technically craft blocks. It's a generic Jenga game called the Tumbling Tower game. And it's the little, but it's a generic Jenga is what
Miss
it is.
Tia, this is the Jenga block size, and I made him, as you can tell, he's a lot larger, but you can make him with the larger blocks. So if you want a big one.
Carmen says she didn't send pictures of Max. She must have made
I saw him somewhere. Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna glue some raffia around. I'm gonna get one of these pieces to wrap around like Pam did, like that. So I like the look that hers did. What are you both doing for Halloween? We don't know. That's a month away.
The town I live in is kind of like Halloween town. They go all out. We have a Halloween parade the Saturday before Halloween, unless Halloween falls on a Saturday, then the parade is on Halloween. But on Halloween night, they basically close down this neighborhood that's in town. They close down the street so all the kids can just go trick-or-treating. And usually we decorate my sister's yard. She moved to town a few years ago. So we decorate her yard with spooky music and all kinds of stuff. And I kind of think I have a video. I'm kind of thinking that the Halloween parade was a member only video, but I did do my sister's yard. It's on my channel. I'll have to share it. You could also make like a little ghost sitter.
Oh yeah. I have to come up with a layout or something.
Just instead of doing 2 for the legs, do 3 for the legs, and then just paint it all white and put a little eyeballs.
Mm-hmm.
Tia says, "Go willy nilly." Exactly.
I wish I had a different type of raffia than this one, because this one, when I cut it, it gets all wrinkly and stuff. Ooh, ow, 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 ow. Oh, no. She goes, I haven't seen the generic Jenga here. I know legit Jengas is about $20.
Yeah, I wouldn't be using those.
Mm-mm.
Check on like Amazon and see if there's a generic version. Type in like Tumbling Tower game.
And you know what my niece, when she saw the, because she saw them before I started working with them. She goes, "Oh, I bought this little mini Jenga game," and so she started playing with it. They're not heavy enough for Jenga.
No, they're very light.
So she's like, "This is not fun." She thought it was so cute. Let's see how this looks before this is just a mess here. See, go like this. That's not bad. I was at Walmart. I didn't think to look at their raffia.
My Walmart still didn't have any in, but of course I looked for it a couple weeks ago, so they may have it in now. I ended up getting mine at Hobby Lobby, but it was on sale, so it was very inexpensive.
Okay. And I'm using just hot glue to put the raffia on. Just hold it for a second. And then put some glue here. And glue in the back.
Carmen said she sent a picture of Max.
Okay, let me go check.
And Tia's going to go hunting in the cheap shops to see if she can find them. Yeah, just look for a tumbling tower block game or tumbling tower game instead of Jenga. Because I don't know if looking up generic Jenga if that would get it or not.
I'm trimming the raffia to be the same height of his pants back here because you don't want it to be tipping over because of that part there. But that's one of the arms.
Cute. Carmen said it's her own creation. Cool.
Let me go check it out. Is it okay to share, Miss Carmen? Oh, he's cute. Let me know if she says yes or no. Or if I'll have it ready.
Yeah, just let us know if we can share. Yes, and okay to be made too. Cool.
Thank you. And here is her Max. Is it showing up?
Yep. Oh, that's cute.
Yes, it is. Is there a way to get a bigger screen on here or no? Oh, I just took him off. I just took him off. Sorry.
I think you can make it bigger, but I'm not sure. Well, I mean, it was. Can you zoom in on the picture?
Let me go to the pictures to see if I can zoom in. Facebook. Miss Kimberly says, headed home. Catch you two later.
Okay, Kimberly. Safe travels.
Not because I just opened it in Facebook, so there's no way for me to enlarge it.
Zoom it in.
Can I do a plus? No. Shift plus? No.
He's still cute.
He is. Thank you for sharing, Carmen. Stop sharing. Where are you? Come on, mouse. Are you back?
Yep. Oh, y'all can't even see. Yeah, you can. Okay, so what I'm doing, y'all, I am just painting his face before I move on to the raffia. And
it's interesting. Okay, real quick, it's interesting how different people craft. So don't feel obligated. You have to do the steps exactly the way we do it. Because I'm adding the raffia before I do the face.
And I'm just doing it because I remember how hard it was for me to do the face at the end. Because the first one I made, I did his face last. Everything was completely done, and then I did his face. So I decided I'm just going to do their faces first before I mosey onward. So he can lay flat, and then I can have a little more control.
Yes. But I'm trying to find another. See, all these pieces they're not wide. You see how small they are? They're not wide like a.
Yeah. I do. I understand because I had the same issue.
We're just gonna get something similar because he's a scarecrow. He ain't gonna be perfect, right?
Exactly.
I'm gonna use him. This one here. If it wraps around, it wraps around. Dia says that's cute, Carmen. Hot glue. And be careful with your fingers. Hot glue is hot.
Mm-hmm.
Ju-
Yes,
Just
it is. Come here,
just
Paige.
how it states. But when I'm pressing down, I have extra raffia on top, so I'm not pressing down on the actual glue. But you can use one of these. Where are they? Here we go. I'll be safe, guys, because I have one. Why not use it, right? These guys.
One of the
Okay,
little pink things.
yeah. Where did that piece that I was gluing go?
Not a clue.
It 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 like disappeared. I had hmm.
Carmen said she had already made the Grinch, so she figured he needed a Max. Where, oh, where?
I had fun making my Grinch. There's a video on my channel. Share with your friends, Miss Pam. Be Creative Crafts.
Yes, what? Share with me what?
Share your friend. Share with their friends. Be Creative Crafts.
Oh.
I'm plugging you.
Thanks. Trying to decide if his little mouth needs little bloop bloops, like I did with Mr. Freddy.
Show us what that means, Miss Pam.
Little bloop, the little stitch marks.
Oh yeah.
Or if I just want to leave them. I think I'll leave them for now. I can always go back and add them. It's harder to take it off when I'm doing it plain.
Yeah.
And then I gotta let him dry so I can do his little nose. Now I did do the stitching on the nose. Knocking my paintbrush off. I did do the stitching on the nose and on his patch.
Mm-hmm.
Focus in. Focus, focus, focus. There we go. No.
I like those patches. I did mine with just a Sharpie, but I think I might do it like that.
And I painted mine on, y'all. I didn't
I'm copying Pam. Is that okay, guys?
Totes cool with me.
She's inspiring me
Alrighty.
to make it differently.
Alright, we'll put that in there. I think
Let's try this again.
he's dry enough. We're gonna put a couple of patches on here. Okay, so Carmen said she sent you a better picture so you can see the count of blocks, or she can show. Whichever.
I'll check that in a second, Miss Carmen. Thank you. There we go. Adding more raffia and glue.
I'm just going to go ahead and paint patch on his britches here.
So I have to add more to the side. Yeah, the raffia, depending on the raffia you get. If you guys have those grass skirts that they come out during summertime.
Hey, Karen.
Hey, Miss Karen. The grass skirts that come out at summertime, they're probably be a nicer will make a nicer layout, I guess. I'm my words are not there today.
Yeah, because they're thick. It's thicker.
Uh-huh.
I looked for some of those, but I guess they had already sold out because they still had quite a bit of summer stuff out when I went looking, but they didn't have any grass skirts left. So,
Miss Karen, how are the grandbabies? And you don't have to, worry about being here if you're having fun with the grandbabies.
Exactly.
So I'm gonna add some glue here and put his arm right there. Try to keep it even. They are fun. We're like we're just gonna make a bunch of scarecrows forever and ever and ever. Because I already have 4 on my desk.
You
I
know
got
what?
three regular size and 1 giant size.
He's gonna get a patch too.
I bought some burlap leaves that I'm gonna cut up to put around them too. And I bought some little sunflower the little sunflowers from Dollar Tree. That one didn't glue on. Stay. Be a good boy. Stay. They are a handful for daughter.
That's all right.
You're like she can have them. I'll just watch them for a few minutes. Carmen says the scarecrow is easy to make and fun. Yes, it is. And like you saw, Miss, all the different characters that you can do with that Miss Pam showed you, and I'm sure you can make other characters that are similar.
Yeah, I had some other ones. And these are the little thingies she's talking about. You get a whole little bundle of them from Dollar Tree. I just cut the little wire off.
There's the Raffia. I got too much glue on this one over here, so I'll just not worry about it. But you know me, well, this one's mine because this is not necessarily mine because someone may want to buy the project I make with him on it. And I guess I could show them what I'm planning on doing after I finish.
Oh, that's cool.
Let's
Karen,
try.
may I interrupt you for a second? Karen said her hubby is fixing up a house that they're going to move in, so that so he's gone, so they'll have a place. They'll have their own rooms and a yard. So that's cool. Carmen said she might have to make that Harry Potter one for her sister. Yeah, please do.
Definitely do. You know what? I'm gonna do something different now because I have this 3D paint, and I also have the black. So I may be able to do his face with this. But let me finish everything else because if I do this now, it'll get all over the place if I touch it. So let me finish the raffia on his feet, and I'm going to do something different because I don't have any large pieces to do the like the top part of the raffia. So I'm just gonna. I think I have some in. Let me get my. I have my project bag here. See, I got the same flowers Miss Pam got a lot, and I also got. Where are they? Where are you? I got these.
I bought. Did I buy? I bought some bigger ones, but the ones I bought were way too big. It was like the size of his hat.
Yeah, but hold on. Let me get this stuff out. I put all the stuff for this project in the bag so I can not lose it. I bought these. Those are too big. And I had I bought these two, the little orangey ones. Let me get the burlap while I'm here. So I'm gonna cut pieces of this burlap to put under his flower. Karen says, "You got yarn, so make a flower."
Good. I thought about making like scarves for him, but then I'm like, that's a whole lot of time.
Yeah.
I mean, if it was like for me or a gift, maybe.
And these, the one I used on this little guy here, is the stickers from Dollar Tree. They come with a whole bunch, and they're dimensional, sort of. So you could use that too. She said fabric for patches would be fun too.
Yeah, it would. I thought about that. I thought about just because I probably have plenty of little pieces that I could just glue on.
This is the what's fun about crafting. You see something that someone's making, like, oh, you can do this, and everybody can make the same what are these again? Scarecrow, and no one would look the same. You can make a girl scarecrow too. So I'm cutting the raffia into like little, sort of like glitter, really small. So I'm gonna sprinkle it onto the.
Karen said her brain is ticking. Yep.
That's what we like to do.
Got the creative juices flowing.
Our lives is to share what we have in our heads to make your head start creating. Inspired by what we see. Because the one that I saw did not look like this. So there we go. So you see, it's really fine. So that's what I'm going to do around the legs here. So I'm just going to put hot glue there, and then use the wrong finger to tap, Nancy. You have a pinky thing on a pink thing on your arm. I mean finger, and I was going to use my middle finger to tap. I have another one, but I can't. I don't see the other one. The other one's a little bigger, which I probably would work on there. See, it doesn't have to have a lot. It's just enough to say, oh, it's a scarecrow. Not that you can't tell from everything else that he's doing.
Exactly.
But it's just fun because scarecrow they have hay inside them. Hold on, let's see if we can do this way. Tap. Oh, that worked better. I put the glue on and then tapped it on the table to pick up the raffia.
Oh, well, there's an idea.
I want to use my paint pens while they are dried up. I'm sorry, Karen.
I have some paint pens.
I have paint pens, but the nibs are too thick for this type of project. I had the
skinny ones, but I guess I could have dug them out. But
I had the Posca pens, the fine nibs in my cart, but it didn't get added to my final cart.
Purchased.
Because they're not cheap.
They didn't make the cut.
They didn't make the cut because they're not cheap. I'm sure that they'll last a while if the more you use them and stuff. But
okay,
they're like $50 for 24. It's like, okay, I'll see you next time. It's in my save for later. How many items do you have saved for later on your Amazon wish list? I mean, not
A
wish list,
lot.
on your Amazon cart.
Oh, I have a bunch.
Me too. Every time I get a little bit of money, it's like, ooh, which item from my wish? I keep on saying wish list. Which item from my save later do I want to do? Look at that! Isn't that cute? So this is the arms and the legs. I'm gonna show you. Where's my little bag of? I got new white pens today
Ooh, nice.
for my sketching. I got the Uniball. Aren't they pretty? Uniball Signal. Because the other ones that I have, I guess they're either old or they don't want to do what they're supposed to do.
I'm assembling his hat off screen if y'all are wondering. I'm putting his hat on.
Okay, I'm going to separate because like I said, you can make these darker or a different color, and I'm taking this thing off my finger because they're tight. So I'm turning it upside down. So don't go all the way to the top. Just follow the line. Excuse me, Raffia, get out of the way.
And
Okay.
y'all, he's gonna look really tall with that hat. The hat's gonna look super tall, but once you add the flower, it really takes away. So you could do it with two. So you could
Like
do it with two, but if you do it with two, you have less space to decorate.
So I go like this and just miss the top.
I forgot to do that on his shirt. I'll do that in a minute.
So that way you can see that he has arms. And for the legs, I just draw a line down the middle. I used a ruler. Hold on, let me get my little ruler. Little ruler, where are you?
Let his hat dry a little bit before I could do that. We'll just
that's the thing with crafting. It's a lot of waiting around.
we're just gonna use this little black paint right here because
I don't want to eat that.
that is soaking into the wood.
I got this little ruler here.
Mm-hmm.
If you can, don't think you can draw a straight line. Just go right here from the top. And that separates the legs. And of course, come down right here. There you go.
Honestly, I didn't even do that on his legs. I just left him.
Oh, okay.
I'm like, that's where his blue jeans are.
Oh, his head I was going to do. Well, let me finish decorating his hat. And then I can, and everything else before I do the puffy paint. You don't have to use puffy paint. I just want to try the puffy paint since I have the puffy paint. So you can see different mediums that you can use. You know what I
If
mean?
y'all are wondering, I'm just using, you can't really see it. I'm just using black paint. Hey, Sandra, welcome in.
Hey, Sandra. Why is this not opening up? Well, I'm going to get one of these burlap leaves and just cut little patches to put around his body. You can make them irregular if you want to. That's fine. I guess I have to put my little pink thing back on my hat, on my finger. Daddy went to put gas in the vehicle. You should check your time and see that. See, put a little patch there. Hey! Come, 1 second, Pam.
Okay. Sandra coming in, saying hey to everybody. Hey, Moon Rose. Welcome in. How are you doing tonight? Said whizzing by to say hi and bye. Well, hello. Welcome in. So on this guy, I just took my brush that just had the black in it. I dipped it in the water. And then I went back into my orange mixture. That way it's not quite black. And that's what I'm using for the arms on this guy. Just to give it a little something. Oh, me. Put him back over there. And then I have to assemble this guy. So I've got to do his legs. Now,
Sorry about that.
That's okay. So I think I do like the way we were doing it with this sitting on top instead of this in front. I think I do like the way that's looking. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sand this right here a little bit and then glue it down. So I'm going to mute myself while I sand because I know that noise is not pleasant.
So I'm taking a few of the little strands off the edge of this burlap, so it looks a little frayed. See, right there. I'm just doing one. You can do more if depending on. Hold on a second.
Oh, unmute. And now I can glue this together.
And this burlap looks a little flat color wise. So what I'm gonna do is get my distress oxide and rub it over the top, and hopefully what I'm thinking will happen will happen. I'll give it like a two-tone. It's hard to grab it so small. There we go. So this is what it looks. This is what it looks like first, and this is what it looks like after. So it gave it a little darker look. But all this stuff that we're doing is optional. You can do anything you want.
Right, this just adds a little character.
Because you can leave them without the embellishments if that's the look you're looking for.
I didn't think about putting a patch on a shirt.
Did I do that on the last one I did?
I don't think so.
Oh, I did it on his little sleeve.
Oh, you drew it. That's right.
I drew them. But since I had the burlap, I did the burlap. So I'm going to do a bigger piece for his hat because I want to put a sunflower on top of it. So it gives it several different layers. We said hi to Sandra, right?
We did.
Well, I didn't say hi to Moon Rose because I was muted. Hi, Moon Rose.
Yep. Chrissy said she was passing through.
Oh, okay. Okay. That's a little bit too big. So we're going to cut it a little bit more. Like I did with the other one. I'm going to remove some of the edges to make it. Put that over there. My crafting area is getting smaller and smaller every time I pull a supply out. Does it happen to you guys?
I understand.
That's why I have to clean up after every project because By the time if I don't, by the end of the week, I'll be, under a mountain of stuff. So I I move the edges on this one right here and here, so make it look more. Oh, it's raining, and I'm just gonna add a little bit color, not on all of it, just on some of it, so that way it gives it like it's been there for a while. Even though you're not gonna see it because it's gonna be under a flower. So I'm gonna put that like that, and I'm just gonna put a little bit of glue on it and hold it down. I'm gonna see if I'm gonna use the thicker flowers, if I'm gonna use the flower that I just got. Where did I put the sticker flowers, Pam?
I don't know. They were there a moment ago.
There it is. So I don't know if I want to use, because some of them are this one, like this one here is a twofer, and that one's a bit big. Maybe that one there. Let me see. Either this one, even though it has adhesive on the back on these right here, I still add glue just for extra support. Let me put. I haven't put glue on that, so let's see how the other flowers look. Because they come in one little bunch like this, so you can clip them off. And I believe my little scissors can do that.
Yeah, mine did.
Because they're.
I believe. Oh no, wait. Actually, I had some wire snips laying here, but my scissors would have done it. Yeah.
Here we go. That one there. You know what? The leaves look a little flat. So let's add a little bit color to the edges. That way it looks a little not flat. See, just because you get something from a store, you don't have to leave it in the original state. You can send it to Florida. That joke. And they're flat, right? You see how they're flat? So if you want, you can bend the leaves up a little bit to give it some shape. And like I added so this is the original. I mean, these are the originals that are flat and not colored, and then I added some of that antique vintage photo on the edges, so it gives it a very different look.
Sorry, y'all. My guy's dry in here. If you're wondering what he's doing.
So I think I'm gonna use the flower that I just did instead of the sticker. Because I like the way it came out with the vintage photo and the bending of the leaves.
Whoa, don't fall. He fell.
So now we put this right on top.
Now I got to put his head on. Wow, that's gonna be right up near y'all. Well,
there we go. Let's see. Do I want to add anything else to his body before I do his face? I'm debating about his face now. If I want to use the puffy paint, because if I don't like it, then it's hard to take the puffy paint off.
So what I did when I was doing the eyes initially, I did it on a piece of scrap paper to see if I liked the way it looked.
That's true.
Karen said her 3-year-old grandson went to a daycare farm yesterday, and they took a pumpkin and glued tissues. He was so happy with his first craft, made her heart happy when he told her tonight. Aw, that's sweet. And I think, y'all, I'm leaving the raffia for last because that's the part that took me so long the last time. But it's because I think it was my glue gun going bad. Because, like, the glue sticks were drying or cooling down so fast. It was, like, making me crazy. So all I have to do is add Raffia. I think. No, I don't. I gotta add his cheeks. I forgot to do his cheeks. And the little white of his eyes. That'd be alright. Okay, Mr. Dude, we'll set you there. Now we'll play switcheroozy. Bring you back. So all these guys are going to look a little different. Whoa, I forgot your head is not on.
I'm using markers for his face.
I painted him. That's what he's looking like, y'all. Oh no, I have to add his bow or his what you call it to decorate his outfit. Let's see here. I wonder.
I've made snowmen with tumbling tower blocks, Miss Karen.
Which one did I use this one? Okay. So y'all, I'm gonna give him a pocket. We're gonna attempt to give him a pocket. If I screw it up, well, so be it. Let's see.
Oh, I might try my new white pens and see if I can do the whites of his eyes. See how they work. See, are they even? No, they're not. Let's add some more on this side.
Okay, so as you see, it is bleeding on the wood.
Yes, it is. And using paint?
Yeah.
That's weird.
Well, these were this wood was very rough. So I dried my brush off more. There we go. It'll just look like a weathered pocket.
Let me get my new white pens. If they don't work, then I'll use the white paint. Karen says, saw them too. I like how these look to sit. They're cute. Something different. Usually you have, just something sitting on the shelf instead of hanging from a shelf. I think this would it's a little different. That's all I can say. Here's my pen. So let's see. I need to try it out over here. Ooh, there's a nice. Ready for the whites of the eyes? How did I do the other one?
Oh, it worked.
It's a lot nicer than the other. I think my other pens were dying. It wasn't the brand. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Because I've had them for a while.
This pocket looks better than it's coming across on camera. Hey, Rachel.
Hey, Rachel. So I'm going to do little stitches like Pam did around her nose. I mean, her scarecrow's nose, not her nose.
Oh, I need my wipe.
Let me turn them upside down.
We'll set him down for a second. And then I'll have to do his cheekies.
Cheeky. Why'd you have to go there?
I'll do his eyes first. Boop, boop, boop. Where can I go?
There we go.
Boop. Boop.
There we go. And like, we need some cheeks. I think I'm going to go use a light pink marker. Let me go to my swatch book. This is the swatch book I'm looking for. I'm looking for a real light pink. I think this one here. TN1. And it's the Azure brand. TN1.
Thrifty said she saw similar where they made it double-sided, one side scarecrow, one side snowman. I've seen that with the ones that stand up, but these guys sit, so I don't know how you could do it where he's reversible. But you might could. Hey, Rosie Posey, welcome in.
I've seen ones that are similar to the Jenga block one, but it's just the head.
Mm-hmm.
So one side is a snowman and the other side is a scarecrow.
Yeah, I've done that with popsicle sticks, or like the popsicle stick signs where you stand them up.
Mm-hmm. I've seen those.
Thrifty said, "Yep, the stand-up ones." Yeah. Oh, let's see. Do I have one in here?
Here we go. We got some cheeky colors here to give them a little bit of little rosy cheeks. I didn't want too dark, so I got the pale pink. It's called pale pink.
I was gonna use a Q-tip, but
there you go. Come on, there you go. Pale pink.
Here, I'm gonna go grab a Q-tip. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Watch out, buddy.
You know all the strips that I cut yesterday? I still have some left over. I can use some of those for his scarf. Because I have this one here. Let's cut this off. And you know that little ball of fabric strips that I had? I still had left over from that ball when I finished that little rug. So the fabric strips went a long way. So I have this fabric that I'm going to make him a little scarf. You don't have to.
I'm using Princess Pink for his cheekies.
Princess Pink!
I think is what I'm going to use. Is that what I used last time? No, that was too...
I think you used something, and after you used it, you found the other one. Yeah. So I'm not sure which one it was.
I kind of think it's this, but maybe... Or did I use the glow in the dark? I don't know.
Let's put... Oh, don't put fabric on top of your glue gun. Let's start a fire, Nancy. So bring that down a little bit and pinch it. I'll turn this one. Oh, hold on. Let me turn this one this way. Okay. Now we're going to add a little bit more glue on top of here and bring it down. Come on. Get it. Ah. My left hand is giving me troubles today.
Yeah, I made it darker. Can't figure out. Okay.
Come on. Why are you not wanting to stay down? Tell me. And I'll try to fix it. Tell me why.
Tell me why.
And just angle the sides up a little bit. You can use ribbon here if you wanted to, if you didn't have fabric, or you can leave it without a scarf.
This gonna be bright.
Jay's singing in the other room.
To tell me why?
Yes.
Tell me why. Tell me why. Ain't nothing but me.
over there.
I never wanna hear you say I want it that way. Okay, so if I come in here, y'all, this is glow in the dark paint. So I come in here and it looks like a bunch of eyeballs is looking at me. It's just my scarecrow cheeks.
Kimberly's back.
Welcome back. Okay.
The other one, because I wanted it to look a little more rustic, I took my vintage photo and just added some to the edge. Not too much. It's just enough to give it some. Or you can use sandpaper and sand the edges down a little bit.
I'm still thinking that's not the pink I used. I don't know where the pink is I used, but that's the pink that these are getting.
Let's get a little bit more on his face too. Right here. See how the difference of the white to that one there? So it gives it a little rustic look. And what I was telling you about sandpaper, I have a sanding block. This is the Dollar Tree sander that it doesn't sand anymore. So I put I glued a piece of sandpaper on it because the block is still good. And just knock some of the edges down and you'll get that look right there.
Get like a little rough around the edges.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, time for Raffia. I think I'll do the Raffia after, maybe. I guess I can do it. Where's my Raffia?
I'm gonna show what I'm gonna do with this guy next. I'm not sure it's gonna happen tonight. I don't know if we have time to do that because I haven't done the background yet. You'll see in a second what I'm talking about. See how that gives it a different look with the white edges versus the like that. So you can sand all around it if you wanted to, or just right there. I think I need to put a little hot glue here because his scarf is too wide. There we go. So you guys ready to see what I'm going to do with this guy? It's a lot different than just sitting on a shelf. Let me get my broom.
Okie dokie.
I'm talking about this broom here. Get all the stuff out of the way. This is what happens when you're crafting. I'm gonna go full screen not full screen, but the bigger screen for a second, so you guys
Go
can
right
see what happens when Nancy's crafting. You only see this portion of the crafting table when I'm zoomed in, but everything starts getting closer and closer and closer. So here's this guy. There. So he's ready to go sit on the shelf if you want. The reason I'll show you now why I didn't do the 3 like I did with this one, the 3 blocks. So you can see the difference with the 2 blocks and the 3 blocks. And look, they're similar but not the same.
Yep.
So
and mine are not going to be the same either. Their faces are slightly different and their clothes are different. And
so this is what I'm going to do with this guy. Remember the busted canvas I made a few weeks ago? Well, I made another busted canvas. So this is what the busted canvas itself is looking like. Ta-da! I actually cut more triangles from it because I wanted to try something different. But I use like the inside fabric paper. It looks like flour sack.
mm-hmm.
and then the outside is like barnwood. So the inside, I haven't done yet because I was trying to figure out what I'm gonna do, but I think I'm gonna make it look like wood planks behind. You'll see why this is here. So this goes right here, right, like so. I'll be painting that or covering that with something, but this guy is gonna fit right in there. I asked Jay if I should have him standing up inside, but he liked the 3D effect.
Oh, of them sitting on the shelf. Yeah, I do too.
So now I'm gonna paint the back to look like barnwood, and then all those sunflowers that I bought, the bigger sunflowers, little sunflowers, and then I have a bunch of these.
Oh, the little, yep.
The little hay bales. And by the way, they're not full of hay inside.
Oh, are they not?
No, they're wood.
I haven't even checked to see what any of them were.
I had to cut one down because it was too big. And I'm thinking maybe I can cut it with the knife, through the hay.
Uh-huh.
No. So I cut it with my saw. It's wood. It's just covered. They put glue and then they sprinkle the hay on top.
That's actually pretty smart.
So these will go right under him here where the blocks are. I'm gonna add a couple down there, like so. There, like that.
I'm going to tip my camera down just a smidge so y'all can see what I'm doing. Don't mind the floor if you can see the floor.
See, like that. So it looks like he's sitting on hay bales. And then on the outside and stuff, that's what I bought. Where did I put it? I know I showed you guys. Did I leave it outside? I think I left it outside the bag. See, that's why I have to keep everything in the bag. Hold on. Move the pumpkin. Oh, there they are. They were under the large pumpkin. These guys here, because you got the sort of like cattails.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll be cutting them off of here and adding them around him, like so. Probably even them out on both sides or something. And like I said, I also have the little sunflowers. Did I put those back? Because these are sort of a orangey color. And I have the reddish colors too. To sprinkle around that. And the other ones are too big. They're huge. Look. Ta-da. And then for the edges, like I did the other one that I covered the edges of the canvas, I got this from, I've had this in my stash.
While you're grabbing that, I'm going to show them what I did. Okay, so what I did was I just bundled up a little bit of the raffia and glued it right to the bottom of where his feet are going to go. And then I'm going to do the same thing for his hands. And then I'm going to wrap another piece around the outside, around here. And then I'll trim them all down. And Karen says, do you have a pumpkin?
Not small enough, I don't think. Because this is the ones I have on my desk.
Do you have the pump? Do you still have the pumpkin pick thing I gave you?
I'm not sure where.
Because those, I mean, they're fairly small. It would work. It's about the size of that white. Well, is that white one of the ones that has a pin on the back?
No.
Thing.
But I have this one that I can. This little white one here. Let me get my tools. Because that one, the scissors won't cut that one. Now I have that song in my head.
And you know what? I think on his
I need you to move. I need
hands.
you to move.
I think on his hands, I'm not gonna put the. I think I lied. I think I'm not gonna do his hands like that, just because there's not a lot of room between the hands. So I'm just gonna do it on his feet and leave his hand. Just do the hands around the outside. That's what I did on the other one. I just thought I might do this one a little different, but I think I'm just gonna not do that.
If it works that way, do it. What?
Because I think that would be too much raffia since he's going to be sitting anyway. Like right there around his arms. Like I don't think it's necessary.
This is, I think it's a good size for him. Put it right here next to him. He doesn't have to be in the middle. I can slide him over. Because once I put the painting in the back, so I can do that. That'll look cute, right?
Yeah.
Actually, this goes down a little bit. Are we going to 10 o'clock today?
Yeah, since we were a little late starting, that should give us about another 30 or about another 20 minutes to give us time to finish up, don't you think?
Yeah. Let me see. I'm gonna start painting this background.
Because I'm doing the raffia, so I figure, that way we can at least, if y'all wanna.
If you want to stay, come on, stay. If you don't, have a nice day.
I mean, if there's somebody else on that y'all normally go to, go ahead. But we would love for y'all to stay and hang out with us while we finish up what we're doing here. And just curious, is anybody in the chat, is anybody making one or is anybody going to make one?
Yeah.
Ooh, Karen says you can always cut that pumpkin in half.
Okay.
So you can cut it in half, like down the center, and then glue it to the frame, like this way.
Yeah, I've done that with some projects.
Okay. This one just does not want to stay over there. Get back.
I'm doing this coat of this dark brown, and then I'm going to come back with some other colors and make it look like some wood planks.
Now, I wasn't watching. Did you glue the raffia on the legs and then go back around with the band, or did you glue the raffia to the band and then?
I glue the raffia to the band, and then the band to the.
That's what I did. That's what I did the second time. The first time, that's not what I did, and I was like, the second one I made, that's what I did.
I was gonna do that for his legs too, but I don't. My raffia is so thin, it didn't look like a band. So
I'm gonna set them back here for a second to get them out the way. Alrighty. Oh no, did I just knock something off?
What?
No, I didn't. I thought I knocked something off.
What? Don't worry about what he's doing. He's a grown man. He told me what he was doing, so I know where he's at. He's like, I wonder what Daddy's gonna do. what Daddy's doing, and I'm not gonna paint down here because you don't see it, but I will paint the blocks and the parts next to the block because I just don't want to do extra work. Does anybody feel that way sometimes?
All the time.
LOL, I just caught sometimes Earl in the title. Yeah, when we first started, he used to pop up all the time. Then he got a little busy. But he still makes a quick appearance every now and then.
So that's why we say there's sometimes Earl.
We might get him to craft one day with us.
Oh, that would be fun.
Right now he's a bit busy. Okay, this is the first coat. So now I'm gonna get a lighter color.
You can go back to closer up if you wanna, so they can see what you're doing.
Okay. I need to get. Do I have off-white? What's this? Linen. Yes, that's off-white. Closer together. Here, slide it this way. There we go.
Oh yeah, I guess I could go boop, so y'all aren't looking at my hair.
And I kept the original paint on here that I've used before, so I'm just picking up a little bit of that. I'm using a light tan for this section and just stroking it like this. So it makes it look like it's. I'm hoping that it makes it look like it's planks of wood. So you just keep on going back and forth and blending it. If you need more of the other color, go ahead and add more of the other color. Like so.
Y'all know what I don't have on my little finger? What are them little things?
You see? See?
Yeah.
And then I'm using the linen, which is a little bit lighter. What I have to be careful about these little palettes on this silicone mat is that it's so close to the edge of everything that I could drop stuff into it.
True that. Well, see, mine, like I said, mine is behind the. My desk is plenty wide enough for it, but I also have a shelf that came with my desk, like a movable shelf, but it came with 2 shelves, so if I can't move it to the other side because there's already a shelf there. So I just leave it because it also has my overhead camera sitting up on the shelf so that it gets y'all up a little higher.
There we go. And now I'm going to use, I've never done this before. I'm just playing around. I'm using the chestnut that we used earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Kimberly says, don't burn yourself.
Yeah, well, you know. I try not to.
Okay, I'm going to use the dark. I'm still not taking anything off the paintbrush. I think I need a darker color. I'm going to add a little black to this.
Okie doke.
Pam, I sent you a private chat message.
Mm-hmm. I see that. Well, I didn't see that, but I saw something else.
Uh-huh. Not something I want. Oh, I can't.
Came from the other side. Yep. Let's see. Thrifty says when she was a kid, she remember making corn husk dolls during our fall fair called the Johnny Appleseed Festival. Oh, that's cool.
Hold on. Wait a minute. Okay. Got it.
Mm-mm-mm.
So I'm adding a little bit of black because I'm trying to put vertical lines here, so it looks like planks, or you know what I mean.
Yeah.
But I don't want to do it with just.
I lost my sis. Yes, Kimberly. Mm-mm-mm. Is that the wrong one? The
We
one I
caught it.
want? Is that the one I want?
Mixed with black. Maybe I'll put a black more here.
Oops. Ease to tease.
And this is like the side of a barn, so I'm not gonna worry about it being straight lines, but fairly vertical. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And once I put these lines in, I'll go back with the brown and blend them in a little bit more, so they don't stand out like because I added the black to be able to see to do that. And then we're going to there we go.
Telling y'all, Raffia is quickly becoming like another. It's like another glitter.
Yes, that's what I said. When I was cutting it, here's another glitter.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna put some more chestnut in my palette. I'm still not taking the paint off of here, but I don't want that much black on my brush. So I'm mixing the chestnut inside the brush because I want to keep all those colors in there one way or another. And then we're just gonna go over the black like this, so it's a little less intense. And you can keep on going back and forth. Like this is new to me. I'm just experimenting here.
We're playing, y'all.
And that's the fun part is having fun. So I still need I may have to tone it down a little bit more. There we go. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Oh, that's too much.
It's a trial and error, y'all.
Yes. So let's go back to the other color. Let's scrape some of this color off. Maybe I need to wash the brush. Maybe it has too much of the dark color on it. Let's do that.
Yowzers.
There we go. Let's get some more color here. Like some more of this color here. And put that line back. More or less. Because I don't want it to like, wow, there's some lines there. I just want it to look like there's some planks back there. So I'm just gonna add a little bit more color and hope for the best. The scarecrow is gonna be hiding most of it.
And if y'all have any scrapbooking paper that looks like wood, you could use that too.
Yes, I just used the scrapbook paper on the outside of mine.
I gotcha.
I was at Walmart. I should have gotten another paper pack because I saw some. Oh, there were some pretty papers, and they were only $5 a pack.
Oh, that's a good price.
Yes, and it was double-sided paper. So I'm adding the original color around the stripes that I just did because I want the stripes to be a little less intense. So I'm making them a little less wide. Does that make sense?
Does to me.
So
Turkey said she thought you were going to use the black to make knots on the wood.
I still could. Hold on. I don't usually get text on my phone. What? Where's the phone?
Is it standing up?
No, it was under some stuff. Okay. It's Mr. Earl letting me know where he's at.
Gotcha.
That's why I don't usually go check my text, but I don't get text. I get a lot of messenger message, but not text. And the only one that texts me is him.
Well, that's nice that he was letting you know where he's at.
Yes.
Checking in.
See here how these are a little bit less whiter than these right now. So I'm just going across with the original paint color and adding that. When it comes to stuff like this, you do you. If you're having fun, that's what counts. So now I'm gonna go back with the original color again. There we go. And go up in between here again. And I'm just doing that because I'm not happy with the way the colors look. So I'm just going back in between the stripes. And then probably do the lighter colors again. Again, the scarecrow is going to cover most of this, in the actual frame on the outside is going to cover the rest.
So you're doing it for you.
Yeah. Even though that it might go into the website, but if I'm not happy with it, it doesn't go on the website.
Exactly.
Oh, that's too much.
You want to be proud of whatever you're putting out there to sell.
Actually, I like the lighter color in between, like this. Just, I'm gonna go over the black a little bit because it's still too, I don't know. I'm not happy with the black. But you know what? After I do this, I'm gonna put the frame over it and the scarecrow, not on it because this is still wet, to see how it looks.
Okay.
Before I continue. It looks different on screen than it does in person. Okay, put the brush there. Frame, come over here, please. And I wanted to do it like these. See, you could barely see what I was doing. Because the scarecrow is going to go in here like so. So you're not going to see much of that. It's just the illusion. It's not bad. I like it. We're going with that. So I'm going to get some of my... I'm going to turn mute so I can use my heat gun.
Alrighty. Whoop. So am I taking way too long on doing the raffia? Yeah, probably. But, you know, it is what it is. It just takes me a while. Because it just does. It just does. And raffia is not, it keeps coming apart a little bit. Like it'll split in two. So when I think I have it glued down, I really don't. But, I mean, I could have done it faster, sure. But I'm hoping to be able to sell these. So I want them to look more. I don't want them to look like they've just been thrown together. Thrifty saying to you, to Nancy. Well, she still got her glue gun on, or heat gun on, so she will not be able to hear what I'm saying. So I'll wait a second to read that one. But it is very 3D. Rachel was saying, are you back? Rachel was saying, okay, she was saying that it's very 3D. She likes it. Yes.
Yes. I wanted to do something different than just a painting in the background. And when we were, I had done this before the scarecrows, because I was gonna paint another pumpkin. And when I saw the scarecrows, I mean, like, I think they would look cute here.
And I've seen a picture of a busted canvas, and they used some of the skeletons.
Yeah, I've seen that one.
So that one looked pretty cool. I thought about trying to make him. Making it all spooky.
My Dollar Tree had the Halloween, of course. It had the fall stuff, and it also started putting the Christmas stuff out.
Yeah, mine too. I put up a short of some of the kits. They've got some really nice craft kits out this year. They looked quite, I mean, they're different. They're new. I don't know, they look like they're really good quality. And there's some newer ones that I haven't seen at my store in the past. That's not to say they're completely new, but I just have not seen them at my store before. Some of them.
Okay, I put fabric tack on here. So I'm gonna put this down. The outside frame is a little bit bigger, the flat frame, but I'm gonna add this to the edge, so it'll fill up that gap that's back there. I'm hoping, yeah, it will. It'll bring the burlap, because it has a little bit of burlap on the outside, to the frame. But I need to get some bigger clamps. Or not. I have clamps, but they're too big. They're very cumbersome for something like this. So I'm trying to hold it down to let the. Okay, you guys ready?
Yep.
Ready, Freddie?
And while you
Where's
do that,
Freddie?
Karen
Where's
said
Freddie?
he's behind me. Karen said that she saw one with a little girl, and she put a picture of a light up candle, and it was really cute.
I've seen one with lights where they put the Freddie. They put those gift bags from Dollar Tree with a scene, like a house or something, and like where the windows were, they poked holes and put fairy lights through them. There's so many things you can do. So we're gonna put two little things here. I can go the extra step and cut pieces here, but Nancy's not, because like I said, this is not, how you call it. It's not 100% hay. So I'm going to make sure that he fits where I want him.
Okay, I'm off camera again, but all I'm doing is now I'm taking this and I'm going to wrap it around just like that and glue it into place. So it'll look like that.
Okay. My honey is telling me where he's at again.
Oh, gotcha.
Okay. We're going to glue these guys down. I'm hoping hot glue will do it. If not, we'll revisit it after the live. But for now, we're going to use hot glue. And I'm putting them right on top of the Jenga blocks. See, the Jenga blocks went from the scarecrow to the frame. Isn't that cool?
I like it.
Oh, I need to find out if I can make a flower out of Jenga blocks. It won't be
Tree.
small. It won't be small. Pam, Gentry says you should do one for all the scary movie characters, slasher crows.
I thought about it. I was oh, who was I thinking of the other day? Oh, I had another character in mind that I was thinking of doing, but I was thinking of it like while I was laying in bed, so you know how that goes. Oh, who the heck was it?
I think I like that right there.
'Cause I don't know how I could do like one of the hockey masks. Is that Michael Myers?
You're talking to the wrong lady. Oh, I need to go here.
Who was it? There was another one. I'm like, oh, he would be super easy to do. Now I can't remember who it was.
The clown?
No, it wasn't a clown. It wasn't. I don't even think it was a scary movie person. It was just an. Oh, I know. Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice. But I was thinking about doing it like when his head got shrunk, and then just do like one little block, like right here for his head, like one of those little square blocks. Like paint the whole outfit like Beetlejuice, and then do like one. You know the little squares that you can get at Dollar Tree.
These right here. I pushed it to the side. Oh, you know what? I said people are saying pumpkin. Hold on. Wait a minute. He's around here somewhere.
Kimberly said, "Fine, do it." Yeah, but that's the one I was thinking of.
I made a little pumpkin out of the 4 little squares. He was on my desk. I could put him next to the scarecrow instead of a regular pumpkin. To go with the theme.
Oh, yeah.
Slow down, Nancy. He's right here because I pulled him to the side because I wanted to show him. But everything's been shifted around on my desk right now. But we'll find him. Don't worry.
Don't worry.
May happen.
Don't worry. Be happy.
Oh, I also this was too big. I have that one, but he's too big. I have a small one. Really, I do. You guys don't know I would do that, right? I have a mini one.
We believe you.
But you know what? I need to dehydrate first.
Okay.
I shouted turn.
I shall be right here playing with Raffia. I can scooch I guess I could scoot him up a little. Here it says I could add fabric to his legs at the top and the arm. Yep. I could. I already got all this Raffia done now. But okay, I need another glue stick. But yes, so many ideas. I guess I could also probably turds, that was hot. Sneaking up out the top there. Yeah, get off of there. I got glue everywhere. Hot glue streams everywhere.
Don't worry about it. He's okay. He's worried about his daddy. He's fine. He's fine. He sent me a message. He's fine.
Mhm.
Okay, Jay? Don't worry about it. He's fine. I'm going to move this container of water before
Before you make a mess.
Yes.
Karen says for the next one, yeah, for sure. Then I don't have to do the raffia.
What was it? What did I miss?
Karen said I could do fabric around the hands and feet, legs instead of doing the raffia.
Oh yeah. See, you guys help us come up with some new ideas that we didn't think of. Let's put the raffia back. Okay, I'm cleaning up my desk a little bit so I can find that little pumpkin because I think it will be just perfect there. But he's hiding under all this mess, so I'm gonna throw some stuff away that I don't need on here. I'm gonna move some stuff out of the way over here. Let's see if he got to this side of the desk. I'm glad Darcy is not here today. Unless she's lurking. I'm sorry, Darcy. I can't today. It's all over the place, Darcia. I'm sorry. It was clean when we started. He's not here. Okay. Was he next to you? No, he's not there. Not there. I'm just lifting things up and
see, like this piece of raffia, it is 3 deep. So
it's not showing. There you
this
go.
piece, yeah. So like once I got it down, then it looked like it was peeling up, but it really isn't because it's
3 layers, sort of.
3 layers of raffia.
I'm disappointed in my little pumpkin. All week I had him like, oh, I want to show my little pumpkin, and my little pumpkin decides to go AWOL. So I'm not gonna put the white pumpkin on there that I found. I'm gonna find my little pumpkin, and he's gonna go there. So pretend there's a little pumpkin there.
Okay.
He's around here somewhere. He's just peeking at me and saying, you can't find me.
She said, yep, and then you can cut it in strips after you glue it on. Yep. Like fray it.
Mm-hmm.
That would work. Okay.
Here we go.
Now he's got 8. And then I will go back in here in a little bit and trim that up.
Okay, let's cut this little pick apart. And we can start placing these guys around. These little nippers from that company that sent me the tool set, they're nice. Look at that. Boop.
Oh, boop. Yeah.
And you know how they stay open like this?
Mm-hmm.
I got a paper clip, twist it around. So now I can go like this. And they stay closed.
Oh, good deal.
Because when it's in the storage bag, when with them wide open, it's hard to fit them all in there. I'm still looking. See, I got 8 of these little guys right here, squares, and I made it into a little pumpkin. And I'm serious. He's looking at me and laughing, like I'm right here. You can't see me, woman. He'll pop up when I least expect him. Is he behind the glue gun? No, I don't see them right there. Well, let's finish. Let's finish it. Let's finish the rest of it. We got these little strips, these guys here. So I was thinking of putting some down into the little loops, like so. Like that. Then putting some down below on the loops, like so. I'm not gluing them yet. I can glue them afterwards if I need to. Oh, that looks good. That looks cute. But it pushed the other one down. There we go. he needs to go down a little bit more. So what I'm gonna do, so it doesn't interfere with the other one, I'm gonna cut this piece of the wire down here. So that way when I put it in, he's not whatchamacallit. He doesn't have to go all the way down. And bring that one back up. Like that.
Cute.
So and probably put some of that down like that. Where's the other one? They don't have to be even on both sides. You can do because the loops, the swirls are not the same on both sides. So you can put them any which way you want. That looks nice to your face, to your eyes. I mean, not your face. There's a flower missing here. Huh. Man, Dollar Tree gypped me. Look, you see that little bud right there?
Yep.
A flower's supposed to go there. Shame on them.
Now he's got hair.
I'm going to go under on this side and see how that looks upside down over here. Actually, I need to take these leaves out. And a little bit off. What's with the pumpkin? Karen, what who's with the pumpkin?
What you're looking for. The other thing.
There we go.
Cute. The little flower that fell off is with the pumpkin that you can't find.
Oh, gotcha. Thank you. Not funny, Karen. I think I'm gonna add some of these flowers. And I'm gonna show you a trick that I don't remember where I saw it. It was on somebody's YouTube channel. You see these flowers, sometimes from Dollar Tree, they look like this.
Yep.
Hit it with the heat gun.
Karen says, I thought it was. Yeah. Oh, and then it opens wide. Oh, that's a good idea. That's a neat little trick.
And if the bottoms are the same way, you put this like this. Hit it with the heat gun. Not too much, not too close. It's just enough to heat them and straighten them out, like so. So instead of having the flower look like that, it looks like this.
Nice.
That's the tip of the day. So I haven't glued any of these flowers down because I'm still adding stuff to it. So I was thinking of maybe putting a couple of these darker ones around here. Do I have any more of the? No, that's all of these little ones here. Maybe stick this guy oh, I have to cut it. I thought it was sorry. It was funny, but wasn't. You know what I mean, Karen? So I'm putting one of these cattails back here behind him, like so.
I'm going to go back to doing it this way for the arm or for the hand.
See, like that? And when I put the little pumpkin right here, it'll cover that, but it gives something up here on this side over here. Let me see how that looks so far.
It's looking cute.
Let me straighten some of these other orange ones up a little bit, and maybe I can pop them around here and there, because I think I need something here to cover this. Hello, Miss Jen.
Hey, Jen Reeves, how are you?
Here we go. Let's zap these guys.
Falling. It's falling off. Get back here. Come here, you. We'll glue you back in a minute. Jen says, these are so cute. Thank you. I am ever so slowly hating Raffia.
I may do something different than Raffia next time.
I mean, it's cute. Don't get me wrong. I mean, you know, it really gives you the hay effect, but...
But do you really need it? That's my. I'm going to pull him out because I want to use this little sprig somewhere else because it gets hidden. So let's put him there. There we
now,
go.
if I want to wrap this Raffia around there, I can, but
There we go.
I'm just going to leave it like that.
Like, I like this corner with the two lighter flowers.
I'm absolutely going to be having Raffia nightmares. It's okay.
Pam will be texting me in the middle of the night. The Raffia got me.
Do, 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 do. And I got some of them little thingies to like protect my fingers, you know. They're somewhere amongst all the stuff that's in my house.
We need to go hunting for supplies one day.
It's scattered here. I just need to like get it all in one place.
Okay.
Hurts.
I like the bottom so far. I was wondering if I need to add some of these up here behind the loopy loopies instead of on top of the loopy loopies.
Don't know.
That one didn't fold right. Hold on, let me get another one. This one right here, like peeking out from the loopy loopies.
What say you, chat?
I should have gotten a couple more of these the ones that have the whatchamacallit. Okay, what about this?
Carrot says, most of us crafters are not like Nancy, where we know where everything is. I know, right? I never know where anything's at.
Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. The thing is, like that little pumpkin, I saw him right before the live, but since I've been crafting and moving things around, he has left the building.
He is MIA.
But he is going to go right here.
And
don't
Kimberly
worry.
Says, just one, please. One peeker, rather, not please. Whatever.
So this peeker or that peeker? Which one should I take out?
Hey, Jack, welcome in.
I had this guy here. I was going to add this somewhere over here, like so, to give him. Hey, Mr. Jack, how are you, sir? Take out the left. Okay. Do I need to put anything there? Anything that I need to take out or add? Because these are not glued down yet, so I can do that still. I was trying to get this guy flat. So I still got 2 of those left. I should have gotten more of these. 'Cause I like this that has the flowers and the sprigs and the.
Mm-hmm. Kara said it looks good to her.
Hey, is he one of the things that fell on the floor earlier? I got these big ones. Put a big one right here. Look.
Oh, yep. You could.
What do you guys think about that big one? Just a thought, because I just found him on the floor.
Oh, he got a haircut.
Okay, I'm still looking for that little itty bitty pumpkin. He's gonna be around here. I found him.
Yay!
He was
He's
next
not-
to the second project.
He's not lost anymore.
See, this is what we were gonna do for the second project. If anybody was interested, and this guy was right next to him. I was organized. I forgot where I was organized. It said takes away from the scarecrow. Okay, we'll take him out. Go up with the big one. You mean go up? Go up higher. I can go like that, like that. Here's the pumpkin, so I'm gonna put the pumpkin right there. So you see, I glued 8 of those little blocks together. Put a little cork on top with some raffia, and now he's gonna be next to the scarecrow. He was concerned about you, honey. I think I'm gonna grab some of this raffia that I confettied. Put it around here because this hay bales look too clean. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. So, going to add some hay to them?
Yeah, just a little bit to make it not
Walmart
so.
had hay bales too, but I'm pretty sure their hay bales are all hay. I could be wrong, but they looked like they were all hay anyway.
Well, those hay bales are even worse than these than raffia.
Oh, yeah, they make a giant mess.
Yes, they do. I'm putting some right here under him. Okay.
Ooh, Kimberly says she sees a Frankenstein one. I thought about that too. He would be pretty easy. Plus, he's already got a block head.
Mm-hmm. You see that looks more natural.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Ah! Okay, here we go.
I don't know if y'all saw what I did. After I gave him a haircut, trimmed off his legs and stuff, now I'm using that raffia to finish up the arms on the other.
I'm gluing the flowers down, guys.
Okay.
Who sent me a message now? I'm how you call it, paranoid for some reason today. Is that who's sending me a message at this time of the day?
Oh, I got you.
Oh, so someone was reacting to a message I sent earlier. Okay, it scared me. So we're gonna put him here. But
Yeah, that is a little, if you're not if you don't normally get text messages and then you get one at this, at a late hour.
Yeah. Especially when the ones that come late is you and Kimberly and Angel. So I was like, you guys are all here. There we go. There's that one side there. Okay. Cause I don't like seeing all this in between here. So I need to scoot these flowers up and cut the stems from that spot down.
Mm-hmm.
So, because then I have to cover it up, and I don't want to cover up all that stuff. Hello, Mr. Zach.
Hey, Zach. Uh-oh, still at the hospital. I'm sorry, I didn't know you were there. I saw somebody just said, "How's your aunt?" Sorry to hear that. I didn't realize you were at the hospital.
Me neither.
I've been MIA on YT today. I've been working on a blanket and watching Hallmark movies.
There we go. Now we're going to see if I need to cut more of these stems or not. This one goes first. This one has to cut more. I need to slide you up. I want you on there. I just don't want the rest of the long stem on there. There we go. Now we cut the stem here. Hey, Miss Angel.
Hey, Angel. She says, "Looks cute so far. Thank you." It does.
We've been hard at work. we didn't mean to be on this long.
Yeah, we just playing, so we understand y'all if y'all have other things to do, but we appreciate those that have hung out and stayed.
And helping us with some ideas.
This glue is like super stringy. I'm guessing it's because I switched glue guns, y'all. I busted out a new glue gun, but the other one wasn't getting it hot enough, so the hot glue was melting or was cold by the time I was getting to be able to put the raffia on. So
that's not good.
No. Which is partly why I did it the way I did it, with putting it on here first. So Zach said he's not at the hospital. His aunt's at the hospital. She's weak and confused. It keeps falling. She even had 2 nurses holding her, and she still fell down, and she lives alone. Uh-oh.
Well, I hope this...
Gotcha. He said they're going to talk, his dad and sisters are going to talk to her, and hopefully his dad's sisters, and get her into a 24-hour assisted living so that there's always someone with her.
Yes. Because falling when you're not when you're not with people around you is not good, because you can be down there for a while.
Exactly. Okay. Time to trim. It's time to give this one a haircut.
I should have taken a picture, guys. How did I have this side? This side, I just need to cut the little stems off of here. So let me grab this one. Okay, let's take this one out first and cut that stem off. Grab this one here carefully, because it's... Oh, I lifted one of the flaps. Hold on. You gotta be careful when you're pulling things apart, guys. There we go. Okay.
Oh wow. Zach said there was no one there when she fell and she was there for 2 days. Oh, that's sad. I hate that. I'm sure that was very, very scary for her.
Okay, we're gonna go here and add this little cattail. I'm not sure if these are cattails. I'm just calling them cattails. I don't know what plants are.
Mm.
I know what a rose and a daisy is. Anything else?
Cattail. A cattail, when it's busted open, looks like a cattail. It's furry inside.
Oh, okay, so these may not be cattails. I just calling them cattails. I'm sorry.
That I mean, and there are multiple plants that go by the same name, so
Mm-hmm. I need to slide this one up a little bit. There we go. Because I want to keep the leaves, but not necessarily the stem. So you could, these little flower, what you put, picks and stuff. You can move the flowers around. You can slide them up and slide them down, whichever. Okay.
Hey Zach's saying that now I'm not saying that this is what is wrong with her by any shape, means, form, or nothing, because I'm not a medical professional, but my cousin had something very similar happen, and it turns out she had a UTI. That's why she was all confused. It's because she had a bad UTI. I don't know if they've checked her for that, but just a thought. If they quite possibly have, but it can make you very disoriented.
Yeah. There was a lady on YouTube. She kept on telling the doctors and nurses he gets UTIs a lot, to check him for UTI because the way he was acting and stuff, and they never did.
Mm-hmm. But that's what with her.
It didn't end well.
Yeah, but she ended up in the hospital, and that's ultimately they finally figured out. But she had fallen, so she had to go to the rehab. But that's what ultimately that's what had caused hers. They're gonna do an echocardiogram.
Put this guy behind him back here.
That's right. Chris says you're among friends, and that's what we're here for. Exactly.
Go ahead, baby. Okay, I glued that cattail back there, and this one down here, I can't remember what it was. Did I have I think I just had the orange flowers with some of that a little bit of the sprig. I did it for bake for 15 minutes. The air fry for 15 minutes, and it came out nice and crispy. Okay, I'm going to put that there to there. Okay, so I'm gonna glue this one down first. This is gonna be interesting because it's off another sprig, so it doesn't have a stem by itself. So we'll see if it wants to stay. Let me grab this and hold it down. And I just got paint all over my hand. Look.
Well, I got paint all over my hand.
I picked up the brush that had all the paint.
I got lots of paint on me currently anyway.
Because I was trying to use this the handle. Oh well. I'll go wash in a second. I think I need to cut that little stem off a little bit more. There we go.
got hair. He's got hands. He got feet. Woo! Let's
Okay.
see.
There's 2 flowers that I haven't put back on. So I'm going to say, see, it still needs something orange on top. So do we put the large one on top? Or do we put one of the smaller ones on top? That's a small one.
No, Angel, I am not at the moment. She asked if I was gonna do the bust out canvas. No, I'm just making two little scarecrows. Cause I already had one cut out and ready to go. So while I had all the stuff out, I thought, you know what, I'll just go ahead and decorate them both and get them both ready.
So we got the small red flower or the large red flower. I'll wait for you guys, and I'll get the you guys saw the ribbon I was going to use on the outside, right? I even showed it, right?
Sure.
It's gone. It's
Jen,
gone.
Jen and Angel both say large.
So we got 2 larges.
Oh, let's see. Karen saying, let me scroll back up a little bit. Karen said that her dad fell on the outside in the sand and laid there for 3 hours, but then didn't tell them. And they think he hit his head, and then he was never the same again. Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm hunting for another item, guys. That burlap ribbon that I was going to use on the edge. It's not that small. My office is not that big. Did anybody see where I put it? Oh, I found it. Oh, I was gonna show you guys some pumpkins I made with Jenga blocks, and then I decoupaged napkins over it. But you could also paint them if you don't want to decoupage. These guys. So you see them like that,
Cute.
and this one here, and that I should grab that flower. I'm sorry, I need to wash my hand. That looks nasty.
Yeah, mine do too, but yeah, it is what it is.
It's in a spot that's very pronounced. If it's in my fingers, that's no big deal. The fingers is normal. Is that right there in the palm that I didn't like? So we had 2 larges.
Yep.
We're going with large. And okay, I'm just gonna put it on the top. So I'm gonna add glue on here, and it's gonna sit on top of the curlies, like so. Hold, stay. I think I need to put some glue right here in the front end. It wants to lean back. Yes, we're praying for your family, Zach. Okay. Now we're going to add this around the edge. So let's see, how do I do this? I'm going to use the Fabri-Tac for this. Because you see how many holes there is? Nancy will get burned. We don't want that, do we?
No.
Good night, Nancy and Pam. So talented, the both of you. Hugs times 2, movie time.
Oh, good night,
Say hi,
Adele.
say hi to Mr. Art. And thank you for joining us.
And I think mine are done. Woohoo! Maybe.
Mine will be done in a second once I put this ribbon around the edge.
And for those that are coming in and missed them, I'll show the other guys here.
Here, let
So
me
this-
make you. Let me make you big while you do
Okay,
that.
well, hold on. Let me unplug my unplug my heat gun and then or my glue gun, and then I'll flip my camera.
Your camera. Okay.
Why does my TV keep coming on? Is what I want to know. I don't know what it's doing. I know why. Because my remote's under there and I keep hitting it. That is why. I was like, what the heck, man? That makes sense.
See this ribbon here is covering this edge where the two canvases meet, and it gives you a nice finished edge. Or you can paint it if you wanted to. And like I said, I'm using Fabri-Tac because of the holy nature of this ribbon. You can use hot glue if you're brave enough. I'm not tempting fate. I haven't gotten burned today. Zach says, thank you, Nancy and Pam, for letting me talk about my aunt.
You are welcome. Whoa, Nelly.
There we go. See how that looks? How that just finishes off the edge of the canvas.
Very
And
nice.
if you use something that's similar to what you're working on the inside, it just ties it all together. Because you see, you got, oh, this one got, I'm going to add a little bit of hot glue in here. That top didn't glue in very well, so we're just reinforcing it.
Oh, thank you, Florida Mama Bear. She said they're all so cute. Thank you, thank you.
You ready to show
yep,
off?
I'm ready. Okay, so this was the first guy. This was the first one.
Look at her. She's got her little crate and everything.
Yep. So that's what I've been having it sitting on down there. Okay, so this was the guy that I made first. That was okay. So then
she's like, oh, that was okay.
This one's Harry. Look, he's even got his little scar. I'm gonna attempt to like make the hair darker, but we'll see.
Do it.
And then we've got Freddie. And he took just as long to paint his face as it did to put the Raffia on all them little suckers. Okay, so this is one of them I made tonight with the green jeans.
I like that green jeans. Oh, I like the patch that goes from the front to the side.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's cute.
And then, where's he at? And then this was the other one with the orange, and then I painted his little pocket on there. And I may add a couple more things to them. I don't know. We'll see. But for now, these guys are done, I think. So
they came out cool.
That is them. That is the little dudes. So like for our pictures, y'all, I was gonna have like Freddie sitting on one shoulder and like the good and like like the angels, the angel and the devil, sitting on their shoulders. But I couldn't get them to stay up there long enough for me to take a picture without them falling off. So and we had a cute picture in like where you could take out the background, but it kept wanting to cut Freddie's hat off. So
yeah.
So that's what we got. Thanks, y'all.
I'm almost done here. I just have to add the hanger, but I'll do that later. You don't need to see me put a little twine back there. But
put them back up here.
There we go. So there. I'm gonna switch us here real quick.
Okay.
See, I added that edge to the side. all the way
Nice.
around. But it ties in all the burlap and stuff from the front to the side as well.
I like it.
I need to do some because I didn't have a piece of paper that was long enough. I don't know if you can see right the white right there. It's behind the curl, but from the side you can see it. So I don't know if I probably painted or
Yeah, maybe like a little gray up at the top and a little brown tannish at the bottom. But yeah, I mean, it's really not noticeable at all from like that angle.
from this
You
angle.
know it's there, but like looking from right there, you can't see that at all because his leg is hiding it.
I don't know. I'll probably get some paint or something.
Like I said, you know it's there, and you wouldn't be. You're not happy with it, so. But like his leg is totally. I mean, it's totally hidden. So, but like I said, you know it's there. So, yeah.
There he is.
That turned out super cute.
So from the side, he's just leaning off over the hay bales.
So cute.
I think it came out awesome.
Karen says you can always put a small flower there, and then that would hide it.
I only have the orange flowers, and I think it has too much orange on here.
Put a little piece of burlap and a sunflower.
I can put burlap. I can just put burlap.
Mm-hmm. Like a patch.
Yeah, here we go. There it is.
Florida Mama says, that's so adorable. And Jen says, great job. Angel says, cute.
Thank you.
And y'all, those, Jen says, or you could put more hay there. True, like it's like falling. Just sprinkle some raffia in there.
I'll put some of this patch, and then I'll put some hay on the patch.
Cause you know you got plenty of little hay there. I can see it
right there.
Yep.
My hay glitter.
Mm-hmm. And y'all, those leaves that she's using came from Dollar Tree, so like you don't have to use the big giant leaf as the burlap. I mean, you can just get it to use for burlap.
Mm-hmm.
Just cut it up.
And you get eight of them.
I think they have another color too. They did have brown and orange and maybe yellow.
Let me give her some color a little bit there. Put that there, like so. There we go. Hide it right there. Cover the front there. There we go. Okay, and let me get the hay ready. And that's going to be cleaning hay out of all kinds of places in this house. Yeah, some there like that, and let it lay where it lays.
That'll work.
That works.
Thanks, y'all. And now it's hidden.
Because you see the one on top, right there. It's hidden by the flower. I got all kinds of glue strings that I had to take off.
I know, that's what mine has a lot of glue strings tonight.
Shake. Where's my little broom? Seriously, I turned my head and is there a little gremlin in my house? But there we go.
This was also how I trimmed the legs last time. I stuck it on here, and then I used this to be my trimmer. So that they were even. That's perfect.
Up under there, it doesn't bother me because that's you're gonna have to be right under it for it to see. So I'm gonna flip my camera so you can see it.
Thanks, chat, for your assistance.
Yes. I still have to do the hanger, but so let me try to hold it like this. There he is.
That turned out really cute.
And you got all the extra dimension. There's here. and then the little burlap patch here and on his hat goes down here as well.
Mm-hmm.
So it all.
All tied together.
Mhm. And this is the first one I did. I didn't do it on the camera. I did it, beforehand.
I may add some little scarves. Well, maybe.
And then I
got,
haven't painted him, but I still have. There's my broom. I got the giant one, and then the one that I built today on the live. So I still have these two to have fun with. Look, it's the daddy and the baby sitting on his the baby sitting on that daddy's lap.
Oh, I know why he's not. I was like, why is he not sitting all the way back? Because his it's the burla or the raffia.
Yeah. So I have two more to play with.
Kara says she has a small wood crow. You need that. That you need for that. That would be cute.
Oh yeah,
Wooden scarecrow. But I've got some flannel. I could cut little strips of flannel and give them all little.
yeah. So what do you guys give this? 1 out of 10. Did you enjoy this little scarecrows? He looks so much bigger back here. This one looks bigger from the way we put it.
Right. Florida Mama gives them a 10.
Yeah.
Y'all, try to make these. These are like,
yes.
And you could make them a lot quicker than we did. We were taking our time, but yeah, I mean, y'all could
you can build them, like make several of these, or I would say do what Pam did. Paint the parts separate and then glue them. So I would build like the body, the legs, and the head and the hat separate. Paint them all. Do like assembly line and then decorate them. See, I knew it. I do not like that thing up there.
What thing up where?
The little paint palette up here that I was putting all the paint in.
Did you drop something in it?
My pouncer. So at least it didn't get the pouncer. It just got the handle. At least with my little caps, I can move the caps around. That is attached to the silicone mat, so you can't move it around. This is made for somebody that doesn't have a lot of supplies.
You can't see his little cheekies, but he's got dark cheeks. That must be. I know I have a darker pink.
Here we go. I'm going to try to keep him right here and here.
Because this dude has darker pink. It's in here. It may be one of the ones that fell off. But I thought I got them all, but.
Maybe. This way. I'm trying. I don't think I can. Oh, there he goes. Because I have to hit the other buttons. So if you bake these, send us an email.
Yeah.
Or join my Facebook group.
Or mine.
Everything is in the description box below. You can find Pam's channel also linked in the description box below. So in the comments below, leave a sunflower or a flower, any flower. Later, Gator, says Jen. So until next time, be brave, be strong, and create. And what do you say, Miss Pam?
I say, remember, be creative. And until next time, happy crafting.
See you guys next month for the Crafty Ladies. Over on Pam's channel this time.
Yes. Oh, and y'all, next month, because I have a craft show on the first Saturday of the month, Crafty Ladies will be the third Saturday. But we'll post up reminders and let everybody know. But we'll be the third Saturday next time instead of the first. So
yes. So I'll see you guys next month. Bye-bye.
Bye.
it.